ndani, alafu kuendelea tu hivyo Chris Erambo anapata red card na kunakuwa na kizaazaa. What happens to the boys? What happens to the stars of this Harambee? The spirit of our forefathers ikaweza kuingia. When I'm looking at the standards, wanasema Ruto Messiah Games. Why? Kenya won against DR Congo 1-0. Kenya won against Morocco 1-0. First half wakafunga, second half kudefend, mafans wakawa wanashangilia tena zaidi, na kila Mkenya ambaye alicheza jana akaweza kuandikisha milioni yake ya pili. Kenyan millionaires celebrate. Sasa kuna wakati tulikuwa tunaulizana hapa na viongozi, unahisi Kenya itafika wapi katika CHAN 2024? Watu wanasema congratulations to Benin McCarthy from South Africa, a super talented coach who ever played for Manchester United, for giving us honor, for giving us respect, for helping us to write history in Africa. Kwa mpigo tena zaidi, ndakuwa naanza hii show on that high note, kwa mpigo tena zaidi. Wacha nikuandalie ama nikupangie vile show iko. Leo tutakuwa tunaungana na vijana. Hawa ni students kutoka Kenyatta University, and I'm talking about a fourth year by the name Joshua Onsarigo, who is doing Bachelor of Arts Psychology Gender Development Studies. Huyu ni kijana ambaye ameweza kufungua Joshua Onsarigo. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So yeye anaweza kutumia platform yake anaita BA Connected. Hapo hivyo kwa BA Connected anatengeneza programs ambazo zinaweza kukulink wewe kama student na job opportunities out there. Haya mambo yote wanafanya bado wako mpaka na play. Tutakuwa tukiangalia kuhusu silent bruises papa hapa on Art and Culture Monday. Our live act siku ya leo, kama wewe ni wanadada wamelia sana, we've not been active with you. We are giving you someone who bounced back into music scene industry in Kenya back in the year 2020. Her name is Ewoton amerejea kwa mziki na anakuja akiwa mnoma tena zaidi, collabo after collabo. This is a dynamic artist mwenye ana blend soulful melodies na scripted lyrics noma tena zaidi, alafu anaishua pale hivyo ndani anakupea mziki wa kutulia. Ni mtu mwenye anaweza imba afrobeat, anaweza imba afro pop, anaweza imba pop house, tutamsikiza kwa mpigo tena zaidi. Alafu kwa magazeti leo I will be joined by friends who have gone and wakatunyamazia sana, but they are back. I'm talking about director for Ustawi KE Ngoge Wadegwa. This is the younger brother of Timothy Joroge Wadegwa bado ama Jugush kwa mpigo tena zaidi. And then we have our very own from Kenyatta University, a political commentator, a trained journalist, a sports commentator. Nataka kusikia maoni yake kuhusu the Harambee Stars na vile wanafanya kwa mpigo tena zaidi. Jina lake ni Kevin Benson. So show ni noma tena zaidi, and as always nataka tutoke hapa hivi tuingie most hadi barabarani. There are a lot of accidents zimeweza kufanyika in the month of August. Mali tuko in the last 2 weeks a lot has happened, na tunataka kuangalia caution ni wapi tulitupia nje ya dirisha. All that tutafanyia pale hivyo magazetini, tutafanyia pale hivyo barabarani. Jina langu ni OJWANG, mtoto wa Mariam, wanasema senior warrant officer 1 au luteni kanali, na pale kwa ground wanasema Mkenya Kenya naye, lakini ukenya wake usiukenye kenye. Kwa niaba ya mwelekezi wangu Ryan Gure, tunaelekea barabarani. hatoi hongo, kazi yake ni kukuelekeza wewe. And in the spirit of kukuelekeza, nataka kwanza ni kusomea ujumbe wake National Police Service spokesperson anaitwa Mushiri Nyaga, ambaye anaongea kuhusu the worrying state of accidents ambazo zinafanyika. In a statement, Mushiri Nyaga said the service in collaboration with other stakeholders, tunaongelea kuhusu National Police Service, will roll out a multi-pronged strategy aimed at curbing increasing number of crashes. This is after, in the last 2 weeks, we have had intensified nationwide roads compliance checks, kwa sababu kumekuwa na over 50 lives zenye zimekuwa lost hapa Kenya in just 2 weeks in the month of August. Na watu wanaulizana, ikiwa saizi ni August na kuko hivi, na ikifika festivities za December kutakuwa aje? So tunawaaji nyote ukiwa pale hivyo kwa barabara, I keep saying na sitawahi choka, for as long as Kenyatta University wanatupia hii platform ya Art and Culture Monday, that you should first strive to arrive alive. Kawia utafika tu, haraka haraka haina baraka, but make sure umefika alive, whether ni job, whether ni school for those who drive to school, na maswala kama hayo. Jam ndo na kuangalilia, na barabara ya Thika Road ikonywe until ufike the usual suspects. The usual suspects nazungumzia kuhusu survey, KCA, utalii, kila mahali hapo hivyo unaona kuna underpass ya kuconnect side ya kupanda Nairobi CBD with the side ya kushuka towards Thika. Penzi mtazamaji, pako na jam bumper to bumper. It's red, it's red, it's red, it's red hadi Pangani. It's red kutoka upande wa Kiambu Road, na kama hiyo red iko hapo hivyo mpenzi mtazamaji, if you're going to use Forest Road mpaka pale hivyo Museum Hill, kuko hivyo bumper to bumper. Ukiingia hii side nyingine kama unaenda kutokea Pangani, bado kuko bumper to bumper. Natoka upande huo niingie upande upi? Upande wa Ngong Road. Upande wa Ngong Road kwa watu ambao wanatoka maeneo ya Thogoto Teachers, watu wanatoka Kikuyu, watu wanakuja hivyo wanaingilia Karen, bado kuna jam hapa na pale. All you have to do, be a little bit patient, don't overlap, there is no need. Ukioverlap, by the way, as I keep saying, unafanya kuongezeke jam na una waste more time, na hakuna mahali pia unakuaga unaenda, unatokaga tu hivi, ukipita gari moja unapata umerudi tena, alafu unapata magari yote yalikuwa yamekupita magari yote yalikuwa nyuma yako yamekupita. Na hapo ndo utapata watu kama wenye tumetoka ghetto na wengine wenye wametoka Ocha wanaanza kukasirika wakiulizana, mbona gari yetu inapitwa na gari zingine? Sijui kama wewe umejipata place kama hiyo, unauliza why, mbona hii ndio inapitwa? But ni juu ya indiscipline ya driver akiongozwa na jamaa anaitwa konda. Konda ni mtu anaweza kukuguide vizuri ama akuguide vibaya. Konda ni nani? Konda ni ule mtu kwa class alikuwa anakuambia to make noise, but yeye anajua in the next 5 minutes atadoze tu. So karawa traffic akikufikia pale hivyo, he will not be the one explaining, it will be the driver. But yeye ndiye aliambia driver, piga overlap tutokee pale hivyo mbele. So wewe mahali popote huko, una make sure uko responsible. Never fear to speak up. I've seen even in public transport wakieka flyers ama stickers za kusema zusha. Zusha. Ambia dere tafadhali. Umebeba watu 14, umebeba watu 33, na hawa watu wote wako na jamii zao. They could be aunts, they could be uncle, they could be parents, they could be siblings or lovers. Mpenzi mtazamaji, kwa mpigo tena zaidi, wewe make sure you are responsible of your life kwa hiyo gari na wenzako, by kuambia dereva wa gari, tafadhali punguza speedi, tukawie lakini tufike. Natoka hapa hivi mpenzi mtazamaji, tuingie tuangalie what we have on the other end ya kutoka barabarani. Kabisa mpenzi mtazamaji, kwa mpigo tele zaidi, leo our guests nilikwambia ni tuko na mgeni anaitwa kwa jina Everton. Huyu ni msanii na ni due to public demand. Wengi wamesema kwamba they've seen hard faces, wameona mandume na wamewasikia sana. They would love to have or appreciate a female voice on the show, and due to public demand we will be giving you Everton, who bounced back to music industry in the year 2020, time ya corona. Hiyo time kwanza alifanya ngoma nyingine hapo inaitwa TMTYM, tell me that you are mine. Kibao kitamu tena zaidi. Saizi wamepiga mpaka collab moja kali sana na Brida LW. We'll be talking about all that, and then tuongee kuhusu wasanii, tuongee kuhusu vijana, tukiwa na BA Connect lead and director, jina lake ni Joshua Onsarigo. Nikumbushaga jamaa alikuwa anasoma news kila mahali, NTV alitamalaki sana. Jamaa kutoka maeneo ya pwani ya Kenya kwa jina Dennis Onsarigo, tulimsikiza sana. So BA Connect is a student led platform. Wanasaidia watu hadi kuunda CV, custom make vile ambazo zinahitajika, na hizi platform zote anatengenezea vijana. Jina lake Joshua Onsarigo. Tutakuja hapa hivi tuongee kuhusu hizo stories zote, and then tukitoka hapo hivyo tutakuwa tunaingia kwa magazeti. Na kwa magazeti nimekuletea vijana who are not new on the show. Ni watu tumekuwa na wao kutoka I think eras za 2021 huko, tukiwa on Thursdays makala ya TBT. I'm talking about political commentator, sports journalist Kevin Benson. I'm also talking about youth leader. He is the former national chair wa the former NAC, now PLP. Anakwenda kwa jina Ngogi Ndegwa. Saizi he's still the director of Ustawi KE. At Ustawi KE bado pia wao wanafanya mambo ya youth empowerment. Wana connect youths with opportunities, wana connect youths with skills, wana connect youths with their voice and skill, ndio iwasaidie hapo mbele. But before all that, ndakuwa naingia tu kipindi kifupi cha mapumziko, and then when we come back we will have our first guest kwa mpigo tena zaidi right here on Art and Culture Monday. Tuko live on YouTube. Saizi tuko 76.3 guys. I'm proud nikipeana hizi number na shanga tunafika 100k lady. I need to see that number. I need to see that plate. Tuishike hivi hata tuweke mahali hapa hivi na tuseme our fans, you've done it for us in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ. Ama namna gani? Kipindi kifupi cha mapumziko.
Our planet's future is in our hands. However, there is a threat to the brightness of this tomorrow. On EarthCheck, we share the challenges, the solutions, and the hope.
I would call this a very momentous day, a very critical day.
Every episode, every story, every step we take creates a ripple. Join me, the environmentalist Emmanuel Kutosi, on KUTV every Wednesday at 8 p.m. and be part of EarthCheck. Welcome.
Badala ya kutafuta kazi, tunaweza kuanzisha miradi yetu ambayo ingetusaidia kubadilisha maisha ya wazazi wetu.
Kwa vijana wenzangu, wengi hawana kazi, lakini ikiwa sisi wenyewe tutajiamini, tunaweza kujiajiri wenyewe.
Afrika kwa kweli tuna mahitaji ambayo ukiyasuluhisha unaweza kuathiri watu kwenye bara hili.
Bila woga, watu huwa na uzalishaji zaidi, wanajawa na ujasiri, wanakuwa wabunifu na wanakuwa wenye maarifa.
Niliamua kuacha kazi. Hata kama sitafanikiwa, nitakuwa nimejaribu, nitakuwa najua haiwezekani.
Hakuna kitu cha ajabu hapa. Kila anayepata ufanisi hufanya kazi usiku na mchana.
Kitu kitakusukuma na kuwezesha kupata maarifa ambayo hukuwa nayo.
Tunajaribu kutengeneza kitu kitakachopita mipaka ya nchi hii.
Ikiwa unataka kubadilisha ulimwengu, anza na nyumbani.
Ni nguzo na uso wa jamii. Kupanda shuka, akawa tuzo. Ukakamavu wake, ukatii na kumfanya mwenye bidii. Kwa machozi na makeke, akabaini jinsi ya kuweni. Huyu ni mwanamke ngangari, kwa jinsi alivyo ng'ari. Mimi ni mwanamke mwake. Usikose kutazama kipindi cha mwanamke mwake, nami Caroline Kimweli.
Are you an aspiring media practitioner, a graduate, or you just want to advance your skills in television production? Then welcome to Kenyatta University, where education meets innovation. KUTV, the premier university television station in Kenya, is now offering short courses in TV studio, field technical operations, and video editing. Through these courses, you will acquire hands-on skills on camera operations, media production, lighting techniques, audiovisual editing, and sound and visual control, and how to operate key equipment in modern TV control room. Enroll today at KUTV and discover your full potential in cutting-edge TV broadcasting. Graduates of these courses will receive professional certificates. For more information, visit our offices at KUTV Studios or call us on 020-870-4252 or 020-870-4255 or SMS us on 0739-110-544. KUTV, a new experience.
This year, North Coast Beach Hotel has exciting holiday offers just for you. Whether you are planning an August family break or a magical Christmas getaway, for the August family offer, make memories with your loved ones at only 11,543 Kenya shillings per person, sharing for a 2-night stay on half board. There's free family entertainment, fun indoor games, and lots of activities for children. Plus, get a 10% discount on all extra services during your stay. For the December Christmas holiday, celebrate your festive season in paradise. Book before 31st October to enjoy our exclusive Christmas deal. Stay 3 nights between 23rd December and 2nd January 2026 at only 34,628 Kenya shillings per person, sharing on half board. And for our flexible payment plan, take advantage of our Lipa Mdogo Mdogo plan and pay in easy installments. Call us today to book on 0722-209-458 or 0733-409-430 or email info@northcoastbeachhotel.com. North Coast Beach Hotel, a home paradise.
Kabisa mpenzi mtazamaji, as I promised we'll be back and I have a BA here. Unajua kwetu home watu kama kitu ni kizuri tunasema iko BA, and now I'm having the lead director, the lead CEO. Title kuwa gani yako ya pale BA Connect?
title yangu kwa the founder.
The founder.
The founder.
The founder. So ladies and gentlemen, Joshua here on Sarigo is the founder of BA Connect. He's a 4th-year student at Kenyatta University doing psychology, doing gender and development studies, all these under BA, Bachelor of Arts. So they do connect students who are doing Bachelor of Arts to opportunities that will lead to job opportunities that will lead to them getting skills that give them employability out there, whether they want to start something of their own or they want to seek employment. They help them. The founder here amekuja tuongelele hii story na mengine mengi zaidi, but before that I'd like to give you a chance kwanza usalimie our viewers on Art and Culture Monday, waambie zaidi story yako ya Mkisii na Mkikuyu on Sarigo and what you own. Karibu.
Habari ya asubuhi, good morning. Joshua Sarigo. Habari ya asubuhi, good morning. Firstly, nawashukuru for having me here, and I appreciate this opportunity. I am Onsarigo Joshua, the founder and CEO of BA Connect, and for me, I'll greet all the art and culture people who are watching. Let's interact, let's know what is more about BA, what we are doing as BA Connect, and what we have plans for the future, and what we have as BA Connect. I'm privileged to be here this morning. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling blessed, and
hakuna nervousness ya Monday.
Obviously inakuanga sometimes, you know, it's a Monday and you have come from a weekend, umekuwa sherehe kiasi hapa na pale, and then so you have to utakuwa na hiyo nervousness, but sasa you know ukizoea these things, carrying big titles, you don't have to, you knowing you're having something big interview coming, so just have to be enthusiastic to it.
Hapo kwenyu nani Mkikuyu, nani Mkisii?
My dad.
That's dad ni Kikuyu, and then mom ni Kisii. So you mother tongue yako ina nini sana saidi ya Kisii ya kuishi uko sana. So that's where you'll get your lines za Kikwetu kule tukimalizia. Lines za Kikwetu is a segment where we give our audience and viewers wisdom in our own mother tongue. You can put your phone on silent mode. We give people wisdom in our own mother tongue, kama proverb, kama rido, kama tongue twister, and then we translate to them. Umeshika? Basi hiyo tutafanya pale mwisho. Weekend umesema imekuwa na sherehe mingi sana, and I'm happy because Harambee Stars already in the quarterfinals, game ya pili winning. How are you feeling about vile tunaendelea kama team ya Kenya?
Kama team ya Kenya, honestly speaking, I'm really happy. Mimi nimefurahi sana about the whole team. And you know, there's some things zinachangia sana team ya Kenya kushinda Harambee Stars.
Kama gani?
Motivation too.
Motivation. Gamma fans, the 12th player.
Not only that, you know, the Mr. President, promised them 1 million. You know, this is one of
they got the first million kwa game ya DR Congo. So walikuwa wanajua wakiweza kulima tu Morocco, you have 2 million.
And you have not counted the draw they went. That's 2.5 in less than a week. That's crazy. So if in life, baby, we get such kind of motivation, we'll push. We'll push so much. In life. So,
so you are in Kenyatta University, and you are in one of the schools that have the biggest percentage. Apart from School of Education, we have the School of Law, Arts and Social Sciences, mahali BA ndo inaingililia. You are in 4th year. How is your life as a first year doing this BA? And how do you transition from just being a student to being a founder of BA Connect?
So, thank you for that. My journey from first year, honestly speaking, when I started from first year...
Which year is this?
That is 2022.
2022.
I was just a small boy. Let me call myself that, from Kisii.
From Kisii. 2022, we were having Richard Okenye from Kisii taking on Biashara Tuesday. It's a show on Rise Today, KUTV Rise Today, that goes on tomorrow. Sasa nikikuona then naanza kukumbuka huyo Mkisii mwingine. Uko fresher from Kisii umeingia KUBA.
So kuingia KUBA live was kinda, you know, umetoka. Okay, mimi personally I studied my whole time in Kisii. Sijatoka Kisii.
Hujai toka high school ni Kisii?
No, tukianzia primary.
Ndio nasema, so high school ni Kisii, primary Kisii, kindergarten Kisii.
Yeah, sure. So the life, you know, people believe like wanaona like ukitoka Kisii you have that kind of weird mentality, you cannot connect with things, really need things. But for me, I took the opportunity coming to campus as an opportunity to at least find myself, and to empower myself. So I can't say that I started well as a fresher. Honestly,
what was so negative during the first
the negative, no, not negative really, but it became hard for me to connect with things, because you can see you're coming from a very complete environment, environment, you're transition to another environment, so you're seated there, you don't know what is happening or something. So it became a challenge to me, but later on, as when I came first to Kenyatta University, I started indulging myself into politics.
Immediately, first year?
Yeah, I was in first year. I remember in September.
When in Kisii ule huwa Kisii.
Kushika na kuanza because September immediately nilianza mambo za politics. Although I was not vying on something, I was a blogger. I started like blogging for people, and we continuous until I got to third year. So I told myself, I think, and I know myself, I can be a very good leader. So why should I not try this? So I took my time as a person who is very enthusiastic. I took the bull by his horns, said, let me indulge myself this. You know, transitioning from
your neighbors hapo Kisii hapo hivyo wanasemaga omondo. Now
I just took it. So I said, whatever happens, let's happen. So I started my political journey last year, January, and actually this year, January is my anniversary for my leadership, of which I'm very proud of it. I'm really happy about it because I never expected or anticipated that I can be a great leader. I can be a person who can lead great people. For in my school of Law, Arts and Social Sciences, that is SLAS, I'm really privileged. You know, because our school, the course is good. It's really good. So it depends, you know, there's nothing wrong about the course. The only thing is that the mentality that you have towards everything. Yeah, the mentality.
It's all in the mind.
It's all in the mind because you can just come and study psychology. But if you're not that much connected into it, trust me, you will not make it or something. You won't be in a position to find it easy for you or something.
When I was joining campus in 2016, there was a lot of fuss about the BA course. Watu wakisema, hii ni Bachelor of Being Around. Uko tu hapo hivyo umalize 4 years, hakuna masomo hapo hivyo. Sijui ukaa hivi ujue kusoma watu akili, ukuje huku nje uwachoche, uongeze agenda, uchoche hao mademu wote wenye watakuwa women rep, wakuwe women rep, alafu sasa ufanye development studies. How is the course like?
The course is really good. I don't want to say in perspective of trying to tell people that from my own, this is my own perspective and what I really know.
And a lot of freshers who will be coming will be looking to see hawa viongozi na walifanya course kama hii yangu ya BA in psychology, gender development. Challenges ziko wapi? Uzuri wake uko wapi? Why should I motivate myself to continue with that course? Hao ndo watu naongeleshea saa hii.
So as you know, wewe vile unajua, hakuna kizuri kisichokuwa na
na ubaya wake mahali
na dosari. So we can say that hakuna kosa ati utaingia and then you expect yourself like to blossom all of a sudden or something. Even these great courses that you get, teaching or something, education, even them, they have challenges, of getting opportunities or something. So the course is really good. It's all in the mind, as you said. It's all in the mind and what you anticipate to get. So anyone who's doing should not feel like they are left out or something. There's a lot of notion outside here. There's a lot of rumors. BA course is bad or something. I know it's a general course or something because it carries a lot of departments. But that should not limit somebody from doing what they want to do. Because what I can say, BA Connects, I found BA is one of the courses that has given people opportunity to have at least 3 departments. You have to choose what to do, and you can later on, after seeing your strengths, after seeing your weaknesses, you can see what to drop and what to remain with. So for me, it's a really good course. And the challenge that is there with BA is all about opportunities. Opportunities. You know, when a person is admitted to BA, there is no compulsory attachments. There's no compulsory those opportunities or something. So at the end of the day, you find people have graduated. A very talented young man or lady has graduated. After they have graduated, later on, you find one, they don't have the professional exposure. You know, that's very, you are employed, and you know that without a CV that has experience, utauma nje or something. So regardless hata umepata class gani or something. So I think that's the challenge that was there actually. That's where we sat down and with our great minds of mine that we joined minds here and there. So we thought of coming up with BA Connect. BA Connect.
So in the words of Kenyatta University's Chancellor, Ambassador Dr. Francis Muthaura, he says that we, all of us, as long as you've gone to KU, the best university in Kenya, you must have the spirit of Ubuntu in you, realizing that I am because we are. Which is this need you saw around the students who are doing BA that necessitated now you to connect them together? Or to found
BA Connect. First, BA Connect is a platform, is a transformative platform where students are connected through opportunities. The greatest reason that made me and my visionary group and leaders is to ensure that there was that challenge I've told you about attachments. We saw that there's a need to at least create the awareness that having professional growth, professional experience is very, very good in employability and in the outside market and for looking for jobs. Having professional growth, professional experience is very key in employability and in getting jobs in the market.
Kabisa. Kitu yenye everyone who's coming to Kenyatta University this September. We are in August. Kila kitu ishafanyika, the hostels are booked. They need to understand such points before they do their matriculation and say I do. So that kutoka hapo hivyo wakuwa wanajituma, hoping that maybe by third year wanakuwa wamefanya kitu kama hawatafanya in first year and second year. Continue.
So BA Connect is a platform where we not only give people opportunities. Okay, as BA Connect, maybe people have seen BA Connect. Actually, it started as a platform to give people opportunities, to connect them to attachment. Is an idea that I had last year when I was vying. So I said, why should we not create an environment that is surrounded with full of opportunities? You can imagine this. You are in a an enclosed compound. The compound has a swimming pool, club, everything. Vitu ya sherehe tu, kila kitu. And everything that you need to be sustained as a human being. Could you be having any need to go outside to look for other things? No. So we saw it's better to create that conducive environment to ensure that every student feels empowered, valued, and given opportunities. And to make a reality on this, we are not spoon feeding anyone. That is the greatest. We are not spoon feeding.
No one is being spoon fed.
Yeah.
You come, you join the community, you learn from your fellow students who are in the world of BA. Kuwe msharp kama wao, si wa spoon feed.
Yeah. So maybe people might be understanding that BA Connect is coming, so I can call you. I tell you. I tell you, OJWANG, come. I'm going to give this, take this attachment, go there. No, I'm not going to do that. What we are doing is to create these opportunities. You know, firstly, we cannot manage to, we are just starting. We cannot be able to reach the vast population of our school. But we are trying at least to bridge the gap between education and professional growth. That gap is kind of wide. So to reducing it, creating an awareness to you, it will be able to create an awareness to another person that professional growth is very important, the experience is very important to be having in a CV. You know, as I said, you can graduate with the best classification, but at the end of the day, you cannot be able to get good job without the experience or something. So BA Connect envisions a future where every Bachelor of Arts in the School of Law, Arts and Social Sciences, that's SLAS, that they have that a person graduates with clarity, purpose, confidence, and competence.
Clarity, purpose, confidence, and
competence.
Confidence and competence.
Yeah.
Hizo values ni nne, moja kubwa. Zianze tena.
We have the purpose, clarity, we have the confidence, and competence. Yeah.
Hauna room for mediocre.
Yeah, we don't.
Shambles.
Yeah.
You're doing a good job. You've been there now for a year. On top of BA Connect being around, you've also been a leader in the school or in SLAS. What would you say has been the social impact? What are the success stories?
Okay, I've been a leader in the School of Law, Arts and Social Science, that's SLAS. I'm proud to be a great leader first. And the success stories that I've been able to impact people, to make people be empowered. Yeah. And for all my understanding about leadership, as a leader, who I am, is creating an environment where everyone around you grows, not you alone. Yeah. So the success stories is as BA Connect first, that's one of the biggest success story that we have.
Founded and being available is one of the success stories.
Yeah, that being available and being founded is one of the biggest story that I can tell today, and I'm really happy.
Ilishatoka kwa akili na tukaiandika na ndio hii tunaiongelelea kwa televisheni.
Yeah.
Hapo ndo unaongezaga unaambia mom I'm on TV.
Yeah, so that's one of the biggest. You know, right now in BA Connect, we have one of the most competent, decentralized form of leadership.
Competence, decentralized form of leadership.
Yeah. I can tell you a bit about in that. We have the CEO, who is Mr. Joshua Sarigo, who is me. And we have the two vice CEO. We have two vice CEO. That's no. You know, the vast population, we cannot be able to handle, because we have a lot of departments and our one person cannot be able. And as a CEO, I'm not supposed to go into those departments now too. These two people, they will handle. We have a male and female, that is Mr. Dennis Mwangi and Madam Palesa. Yeah, those are my vice CEOs in BA Connect. Then we have the Office of the Finance, because we are running empowerment projects. So we have two financial officers.
For more accountability.
Yeah,
Two.
Yeah, for more accountability.
Mkiendelea hivyo mkileta hadi auditor general wenyu kaage tu hapo.
Actually, sisi hata tuko na mtu wa law. Wallahi. You have a law person, a person who, because you know this, the idea, anyone can implement it somewhere and just say it is. So we have to have the legal forms for BA Connect, which we have. And then we have the secretary, the chief secretary. Now, it breaks down deeper into departments. So each department is led by director, vice director, and coordinators. And each department handles specific empowerment project. The reason why we have empowerment projects is one. You see, next year, May, inshallah, May 2026, May and June, that's when we'll be having our intake for BA Connect at Archies. But we cannot be able to take that large number of students pursuing that third year students or any other person who wants the opportunity. So there's a need to now create projects that are 2 months projects, 3 months projects, where each and everyone receives a certification at the end of the project signed by the NGO that we are partnering with, and also me and other NGOs that are coming on board. Right now we have many ongoing projects which are really great and are really empowering.
We address the current project that we are pushing right now as an organization.
So right now we have big projects going on. First, I will just explain. We have those departments. We have I can explain the ongoing projects is the menstrual stigma, and the gender-based violence project that seeks to at least involve all the gender and sociology students in those projects, where at the end of the day we'll partner with different NGOs through those projects so that they can be able at least to get a certification and the experience out of it. And then the greatest department that maybe you are launching this week is the Theatre, Arts and Films, which will be titled as Tambua Africa Stage.
Tambua Africa
Studios.
Tambua Africa Studios.
Yeah.
Sasa hii platform ni hawa wote wenye wako ndani ya BA get empowered. They have now something that is tuseme permanent, like kind of a kasahani that you are creating for them. What is it?
Okay, the Tambua. Tambua is a company. Is going to be a company.
Part of the sponsors, NGOs that you are partnering with. That you are giving youth empowerment.
Yeah, sure. But Tambua Africa Studios is a student-led because we have the director and the vice director from BA Connect. So the Tambua Africa Studio is divided into 4 parts. Tambua Africa Stage, Tambua Africa Films, Tambua Africa Comics, and Tambua Africa Inc. Those are going to be specifically for those students who love acting, English literature students, and anyone who feel like they hunt to explore their talents of comics and etc. So actually, one of the greatest achievements maybe we have made through those through that department, although it was going to be launched this week on Wednesday.
Wednesday. Hii wiki Wednesday. Leo tarehe 11 tarehe 13 Wednesday.
We are launching that department. So the biggest proposal or event that we have gotten as that department is we have been able to be part of the event that will happen inside in Kenyatta University from 27th to 29th. That department, that event is called the Art Fest. That's going to happen in Kenyatta University. It's a commemoration for Dr. Francis Mbugua and Oluoch, those who are the late and who are great people in the theater and performance. So BA Connect under Tambua Africa Studio, we have gotten that opportunity to be able now to perform to the audience. Yeah, so that's one of the biggest, and we are calling for people who will be around from 27th to 29th this month to be able to come to Kenyatta University, attend that, and see how BA Connect and under that department is going to shine and is going to go to places. So, yeah.
Before tuende sasa Kisii, wape mahali wana BA Connect napatikana social media, how they can contact you.
Okay, you can be able. Apparently, we are creating our own website, yeah, and an app which are ongoing still. So apparently, where you can get BA Connect first, you can get it. We have a WhatsApp channel which is growing, and we are hoping more people to join, so that's where we post all the updates before we get the website and the app. So you can get me, you can get my number. That's 001 14 67 53 50. Yeah, that is my number. 01 14 67 53 50. That's my number. If anyone needs to join BA Connect, and what was your gope? And we really encourage people at least to be open-minded, you know, because these things with coming up with opportunity is quite hectic, because if you're not open-minded, trust me, it will be hard for you and hectic for you. And I'm urging all the School of Law, Arts and Social Sciences, that's SLAS, comrades, and I'm urging them, kindly, let's join hands, let's make this dream, that this program soon, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years from now, it will be adapted fully by the university, because we have talked with the management. Everyone is okay with that. Yeah, even our dean. So it's a great program. We are anticipating for great things to happen.
Kabisa. I've loved it, and I also have loved this interview. We've talked so much about youth empowerment and connecting our fellow students with opportunities. Nataka sasa tutoke hapa hivi tuingie mpaka wapi? The land of banana, Kisii. Giving you now a chance to give us a lines za Kikwetu as your parting shot. Give us wisdom in Kisii language, and then you translate. Utuambie vile inamaanisha as unasema kwa heri.
Okay, so maybe I can siezi patiana wisdom. Baby, wacha sasa nitasema kitu ya Kikisii,
like a proverb. Vitu tunaweza toka huko nje na tu verify. Siko watu kwa Wakisii hapo hivi. Ndio zawadi, kuna vile sometimes anaongeaga sana kama Mkisii.
So okay, maybe niseme kuinvite msena Kisii, ndio?
Yeah.
Abantu baminto mbuya more nkoira chinga kechi kobatebi mbuya mono nende moche mubere na into as a BA Connect. Yeah. Joshua Zarigo.
Translation.
Okay, nimesema, how are you everyone? I'm really grateful, and I'm welcoming you to come on board for BA Connect. Yeah.
Kabisa. Watu come on board for BA Connect. We've had the CEO and founder. He's also the leader, SLAS, School of Law, Arts and Social Sciences, Kenyatta University, Joshua Sarigo. Nataka tutoke hapa hivi sasa ndo niweze kuingia kwa nini nyingine, but wewe ndo utatupeleka break, right? You know how to do it. Tutaambia we will be right after short break. So tukitoka hapo hivyo, tukikuja, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to address something that has been created by our young producers. Naongelea kuhusu akina Eunice and Grace and the whole team. This time round they prepared something on Kevin Dohio. Kevin Dohio is a graphic designer, is a developer. He does coding, he does marketing, and he's also a host of Top in Africa Live every Friday from 4:20 to 6:30 p.m. right here on Kenyatta University Television. Akona book yake mpya. He has been so courageous kuingia pale hivyo, ku step out na kuandika book inaitwa Unboxed. Is he boxed and being an unboxing himself, or what is happening? Iyo taona immediately after a short break. And then tukimalizana na hiyo, our artist of the day, Elton, ako hapa hivi kutupe hewa na tone moja kali. Naye kutupeleka kwa break ni Joshua Nzariko.
On
this camera ndio ya nyumbani.
Hii ni ya nyumbani. Sasa Asante sana. I really appreciate for having me here, and I'm really grateful for this opportunity. At least I've come here to put the word out there that professional growth, professional experience is really important for a person who is studying BA course. Yeah, we are hoping to join hands. I'll call for all the School of Law, Arts and Social Sciences comrades. Kindly come on board. Let's work and let's make BA Connect the greatest connection platform for everyone.
Yako peke ujaambia tuende show, tuende break na wewe ndo host. Wewe tuende break bro. Tutaongea ingine next time tukirudi na wewe.
Sawa.
You are the host sizes, ndio?
Yeah.
Take us on a break.
Yeah. We'll meet next time. We'll meet after the next break.
Kabisa. Busy mtazamaji, we are going for a short break. Tukirejea Unboxed by Kevin Dokio, tutaongelelea wanasema nini pale ndani, and then our artist of the day, the live act, the other side of set is ready for you after this short break.
Get ready to embark on a journey into the exciting world of technology as we uncover the latest trends, interview top thought leaders, and dive deep into the world of tech like never before.
Currently, we are facing the challenge in terms of finance. It requires one to move from different counties because we really need a large data set for our model to be more accurate.
In this new and exciting series of the Technovation Show, join me, Yvonne Kimuma, every Monday 8:30 p.m. for a fun and thrilling experience as we explore the cutting-edge developments, meet visionaries driving change.
Somebody who is in the underground line doesn't know the presence of those places. So there are a lot of gases involved. There is methane, there is carbon monoxide, and there is also hydrogen sulfide. These gases actually, they are very dangerous and they are very toxic.
And discover the endless possibilities of the tech world.
Are you ready to take charge of your health? Welcome to Focus on Health, your weekly guide to staying informed and living better. Join me every week as I sit down with trusted medical experts.
Gynecology is basically a field concerned with mainly the female genitalia.
Explore real-life stories
During when the patient come in,
and bring you updates and tips that are beneficial to your health. Because health isn't just important, it is everything. Tune in to Focus on Health every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. only on KUTV. I'm your host, MARIAM, and I'll see you then.
In a world where uncertainty rules and opportunities are scarce, it's time to break from the barrier and unlock your full potential.
We must live within our means. We cannot spend money that we don't have.
We will explore the fascinating world of investment, trade secrets, business strategies, and entrepreneurship.
Sasa challenges ziko mingi sana. Parking ya mzigo imekuwa mbaya. Unaweka pesa yako na kataa kurudi.
Whether you're a seasoned investor or just starting out, what you covered with invaluable insights to help you succeed.
Now, this year we have seen a rebound in the economy, which is well above the global average of the 3%.
Join me, Anyango Sylvia, every Sunday and Monday on KUTV News at 9, and let's turn your dreams into reality.
Hi, my name is Kelvin Dohyunjeri, also known as Kev with an L, because I've lost a lot of things, I've loved a lot of people, but most importantly, I have laughed a lot. So yes, this is me. So what inspired me to write the book is the things that have happened to my life, rather even stories that other people have connected with me about. So yeah, it's like a memory and also a dream. It's a memoir, basically, the things that have happened kwangu. I'll say I love stories, not rather writing. Reading is a thing that I love doing. So, but with that reading also came an inspiration to write. I've written other things. I've written articles for certain blogs. I've written poems to babes. Yeah, so I love writing basically, but I wouldn't say it's my first thing. The first thing is reading and understanding and also listening to other people talk. So the book is here. It's called Unboxed, The Presence of Kev with an L. Kev with an L again is my name. So unboxed basically means leaving the comfort zone or the zone that people have said, because people put you in a certain title. They want you to be like, oh, you're a creator, so you get immersed in this box. But now this book is all about opening from that box, because I feel a lot of people, rather, we are human beings who have a lot of things that we can do. So we don't need to be defined, oh, you're a CEO, you can be a sporty person, but also an adventurous person at the same time. So it's you getting out of that comfort zone. I want readers to get both the feelings of sympathy and empathy. Sympathy in the sense that I believe in the world we have two things, a teacher and a student. So I want one reader to get a message from a teacher's point of view, which is I want them to understand like life doesn't just need to be the things that you're doing. There is the who and the what. So combine the life in terms of what are you doing, but let the what not define who you are. So the other thing is, for you as a student, I want you to learn, to get from this book is, be appreciative of learning, because learning is something that will never end. Oh, who did the visuals for me? Yes, it has pretty nice photos. My background also, among the mini titles that I have, is I'm a graphic designer. So I did the whole thing. I did the visuals, I did the cover. See how it has nice cover? Yeah, but it's an inspiration from God. I'll say it's not me. I just use some software, but inspiration kutoka kwa Mungu. Hard, but also very nice. Hard in the sense that I'm a perfectionist. So I think if I show you my original book, draft book that yenye nimetumia, ka chapter moja iko na almost 20 images that I'm writing, natoa, naandika. So I think it was a challenge and but also a learning moment for me, because I knew the world doesn't need a perfectionist. The world doesn't need a perfect design, just need a design. Yeah, that is able to show the message. Yes. Which one came first? The vision, I'll say, but also the writing. Writing came first. Then I got an idea of, I love reading again, as I had said, but I also love pictures. Being a designer, I love illustrative things. So once I had written and I had finished the book, I was like, okay, I need something cool. I need pictures to illustrate, because I don't want this book to be a boring book. I don't want it to be something that you feel as if it's a book that you need to be graded after. I want you to combine all the elements, the colors, the words, the font, good font, but also the images. The images speak a lot. I'll say writing, because the book means a lot to me. So we most of the time, we as creatives, we are not able to put into writing what we think. So this book basically is the thing that I think. So that was the first thing, because I had to face myself. Then I put it into writing, and also be able to show it to the people. So writing, but also the illustrating kidogo ilikuwa challenge because not everything that came to life as I was expecting, but everything that happened here in this book is something that is magical, I'll say. Someone who is lost. My audience for the book is someone who is lost, who is feeling lost, but also someone who is feeling so encompassed with the title. So I want someone to real also, someone real. So someone who is able to feel their feeling and also who has three people, as if I would answer the question vizuri. 3 people. The healed, the unhealed, the rested, the unrested. So these categories of people, you might feel you're healed in one area, but you're not. So my audience is anyone who wants to discover themselves, to have a conversation with themselves. You see, like those people ukiwa kwa shao naimba, like that person. No, this book is for you. Also, when you're unatembeanga ukijiongelesha, this book is for you because that means you've been able to connect with yourself. So, yeah, someone who wants to.
Kabisa mpenzi mtazamaji, tunapata kurejea huyu ambao umetoka kuona hapo hivyo is someone who has designed his own book, the cover design, the illustrations zenye ziko pale ndani ameweza kujiundia yeye mwenyewe, maybe chenye aliweza kusoma za graphic designer ana incorporate what he has been having in himself, anaitoa through writing, anasema anatoka from that point na kujituma tena zaidi. His name is Ndohio Kelvin, watu wengine umuita Kev with an L. Kitambo alikuwa anaitwa Small Kev, wengine walikuwa umuita Kevo wa Grafo. This guy has sat down, reimagined himself, redefined himself and his brand, and has authored that book inaitwa Unboxed. Tutaendelea kusikia some of those stories za kwa nini alianzisha hii book, the challenges zenye ameweza kupitia, the success stories, and vile tunaweza pata the book itself. But sahi, as I promised, Elton is already in the building kwa mpigo tena zaidi. Ngure anarun bumper ya Art and Culture Monday, alafu live performance ndo inaanza. I just need you to listen to her soulful melodies and the prowess of the lyrics in this lady's voice. Na utapenda manze, right after kitambulisho.
Just like the ocean, my love for you, baby, is endless. Whenever I'm around you, I live a life with no stress. You give me your time, you give me your love, and I love it. You call me your all that I can't ignore, it's fantastic. And I'm heading over heels for you, baby. 'Cause you guessed it. 'Cause never felt like this with anybody. You got me spinning round and round, yeah. nipeleke huko uptown tukule masosi na keki tupige mastori. You got me spinning round and round and I never want this feeling to die down. Tukule masosi na keki tupige mastori. You got me spinning round and round and I never want this feeling to die down.
Round and round, up, down, up, down. Let me take you somewhere we could go downtown. I really like your smile, me see pendy when you frown. You could be my king if you wanna share my crown. And I really wanna spend time with ya. Really wanna take a picture. How you such a perfect creature. Can I study be my teacher? All of a sudden, honey, we buzzing. Even right now, I just ain't this shit blushing. Falling so fast, we didn't care about no rushing. Been through the most, but in God we stay trusting.
Nipeleke huko uptown tukule masosi na keki tupige mastori. You got me spinning round and round and I never want this feeling to die down. Tukule masosi na keki tupige mastori. You got me spinning round and round and I never want this feeling to die down.
Ati umewaambia tukienda uptown tunakula nini? Na makeki, smoky sausage na makeki. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a singer-songwriter, performing artist, hailing from the vibrant music scene of Nairobi. Good morning, Everton.
Morning.
I've loved the performance. In it or love?
Love Real.
Love Real.
Yes.
Tell us about yourself and about Love Real.
My name is Everton. Singer-songwriter, performing artist from the 254. Started the journey back in 2020 during COVID period. Released a couple of songs, and yeah. That's it.
Napenda, you know, from your accent, mtu awezi sema mahali umetoka, that you have a blend of Shuka in you, that you have a blend of people of Baringo in you, but muziki venye unaimba, unafanya Afrobeat, Afropop, R&B, house. Tell us about that and how you manage to do it.
Oh yeah, I get that a lot. My parents are, my dad is Jemp and my mom is Turkana. And I think they influence my musical upbringing, musical journey. So for me, like you said, I like to consider myself an Afrofusion artist, where I'm able to do, or I try at least to do everything. Hata Lingala naeza ingia kidogo. Sijajaribu, but naeza ingia kidogo. I don't want to put myself in a box, but yeah.
Ukweli wa Mungu, I don't want to put yourself in the box. Nimekumbuka Ndoyo and he's unboxed. Ukweli wa Mungu ni ati, I've interacted with Kenyan youths from all different tribes and regions of this country. But sijaipatana na Jemp. Sasa ukitaka kuongea kuhusu huyu na ni Jemp, unasemaga ule mjemp ama mnasemagaje?
Wow, unaniweka kwa box. But
mnasemagaje, like ule ni Mkikuyu, ule ni Mjaluo, ule ni Mluya. Ule na yeye ukiangalia lips zake utaona anapenda kukiss, anaweza kuwa ni Mkisii. Na mjemp ama mnamuitaga aje, ni mjemp?
Tunaitananga James ama Ilchamuson.
Ilchamuson.
Yeah.
Napenda hiyo. 2020, the whole of the country is being endeared to a voice of a male. My fellow Kenyans, leo watu 63 wako na corona. Well, you've decided that it's your time to start music. What was happening in your life around your time ndo useme, kwa hii resilience yote, mimi nataka nitoke kwa hii corona nikiwa msanii mnoma tena zaidi?
Unajua, during that time, nakumbuka kulikuwa na curfew. So you spend a lot of time at home. You're bored, umewatch karibu movie zote. Ma series, you know, like you've just been in the house bumming. So I was like, wacha niangalie hii scene. Naeza imba, naeza jaribu kuimba. So I just Googled around my home area of a studio. Nikasema, one of these fine days I'll go. I've always wanted to go to a studio, but sikuwa na hiyo confidence. But corona, nilikuwa nimeboeka sana kukaa home. So I was just like, wacha nijipatie shughuli. So I went to a studio and yeah, the rest is history.
First studio session. Kulikuwaje?
It was nerve-wracking, of course. Nilikuwa najishuku sana. In fact, hata nilienda nikiambia wase natafutia mtu studio. It's not me. So let me hear your sound. Let me see if you are a good producer. Yeah, exciting and nervous at the same time.
Nimekuuliza hivyo juu nimewahi kuwa kwa hiyo experience yenye. Nimeingia studio back in 2016. Pale hivyo kahawa ndani kulikuwa na studio ilikuwa inaitwa Studio 8. Nimeingia hapo hivyo nimejichocha na beat fulani hapo instrumental ya Vibes Cartel. Naimba so surely God doesn't hear an empty cry, so surely God doesn't hear an empty cry, no that's the almighty God tried, so act on it. Hiyo ngoma ilipotea, hata haikuenda YouTube. Nilikuwa na fan mmoja alikuwa bro yangu anaitwa Dedo. Sasa ndio nikaimagine wewe time ya corona umesema uingie studio. Hiyo moment ilikuwaje? From 2020, you've been able to do major collabs, including with Breeder. How is this life you collaborate na wasanii wengine from your own perspective?
I believe that even before any collaboration, lazima ukuwe na chemistry. There has to be some form of vibes. Tunaitanga vibes. So naweza ingia studio na wewe and you're an awesome artist, but you have a very questionable personality. Of course, that chemistry haitakuwa.
Have you ever found yourself in such a situation that you really want to do a collab with someone, you are in studio, but Kem imekataa tu? Unajua Kem kwanza kwa watu wengine imekataa tu. That's why maybe wengine wako media. Nani nashangaa hao wote mwenye yako hapa kwa media na alipenda Kem. Mtu ainue mkono juu hapo kwa comment section atuambie. So wewe ukiwa msanii Zawadi ainua mkono alipenda Kem. Ukiwa hapo hivyo na Kem ikatae, what do you do?
Hey bros, I mean, mnasema another day.
Unamwambia ukweli?
Unasema tu another day. You can't force it, by the way, because it will show your face, your performance, your recording session. Itaonyesha tu. But I've never been in. I have been in a session where somebody was collaborating with someone, but me personally, I've never been in a session where the chemistry is not there. So it's all about vibes, good vibes. Yeah.
Before utoe Lingala one time turejea hapo on Art and Culture Monday, tuongelelee kuhusu kopidi pale utoni. Mapenzi moto. Ukiandika. What is happening?
Venye tu inasema the song.
Ulikuwa kwa mapenzi moto.
Mapenzi ilikuwa moto, ilikuwa imeshika bana. Tulikuwa tunaungua.
Tuonyeshe kidogo, niko na mrasa hapa hivi. Hajue kaa kwao kunaungua the same.
Yeah. Mapenzi moto was if you can tell from all the genres of music that I've tapped into, Mapenzi moto was leaning towards souk. There's this producer, his name is Elogy, an amazing producer, especially when it comes to that sound. So yeah, we just went to the studio. He knows me as a lover girl. I'm very emotional. I love love.
Unaliaga?
Si no kulia. Pia kulia kwa ngoma pia kuna ngoma zingine ni sad. But he knew me and he knows me as a lover girl. So we went to the studio. I'm like, listen, yeah, I want you to do some make some zouk beat for me. So this was an overnight session. We started it at 11 p.m. to 2 in the morning. So yeah, it was all about good vibes. Mapenzi moto, like the song says, it's nilikuwa na feel nilikuwa kwa hiyo nini ya mapenzi pia.
So ladies and gentlemen, in that spirit of love na mapenzi moto moto, performing live on KUTV Art and Culture Monday, Mapenzi moto moto is Elton herself. Tenega Zingure.
Unaponikusa siwezi tulia, nachanganyikiwa, mapenzi ni mingi, mapenzi ni moto moto. Unaponikusa siwezi tulia, nachanganyikiwa, mapenzi ni mingi, mapenzi ni moto moto. Close to you, emotions are flowing through. I wanna crazy. Look, everything about you so amazing. Oh boy, you driving me crazy. Look, everything about you so amazing. Oh, unaponigusa siwezi tulia, nachanganyikiwa, mapenzi ni mingi, mapenzi ni moto moto. Unaponigusa siwezi tulia, nachanganyikiwa, mapenzi ni mingi, mapenzi ni moto moto. You and I do cruising, you just swimming on an island. Deep breaths, take your time. It's fine, I don't mind all night long. But I like the way that you be touching me and holding me so tightly. You walking this body out and yeah, it's called magic. Everybody kissing and hugging got me wanting more and more all night long. All night long. You driving me crazy. Look, everything about you so amazing. Oh boy, you driving me crazy. Look, everything about you so amazing. Oh, unaponigusa siwezi tulia, nachanganyikiwa, mapenzi ni kiu, mapenzi ni moto moto. Unaponigusa siwezi tulia, nachanganyikiwa, mapenzi ni mingi, mapenzi ni moto moto. Nachanganyikiwa, baby. Oh, moto moto, yeah. Unaponigusa siwezi tulia, nachanganyikiwa, mapenzi ni mingi, mapenzi ni moto moto. Unaponigusa siwezi tulia, nachanganyikiwa, mapenzi ni mingi. Mapenzi ni moto moto. For you and me, it's fire.
The girl herself, ladies and gentlemen, Eoton, filling the Monday vibe with her sound that is full of soulful melodies. Maze napenda, you are writing the lyrics. Na mapenzi umeeka sana. Wewe, kwa nini mtu akiguzwa lazima achanganyikiwe?
Wewe ukiguzwa mbona unachanganyikiwa wangu?
Oh, pole. Pole, hiyo umenipiga 10 nil. So, your patience.
Yeah.
Rate it 1 to 10. Patience.
My patience. Why? I'd say 7.
7. 7 ni big sana. I want us to talk.
Let's say 6 then.
6. Kwa hiyo uko honest. Fanya hivi. 7, 6.
6.
We go with the 6.
Yeah.
You've done 16 tracks. Umetulia. Uzipange. Uweke album. Nikwambie ukweli na wasanii hawatakuambia uko nje. Kuna wasanii wengi sana utaka kufanya album. Akifika ngoma ya 5 anachoka. Anaambia wasee nimetoa EP. Sometimes najua nitapigwa na wasanii. I feel wasanii utoa EP. Maybe alishindwa ku have the zeal ya kumalizia the album. Junior album alitaka. EP nimeziona juzi. 16 tracks, mom. How was that process and how long did it take?
So 16 is out of the, let's say, 50 tracks that I have. So normally with wasanii, artists, we normally, let me speak about myself. Since I started, even before the debut, Tell Me That You're Mine, of course I had a couple of tracks. And then I just sat down and was like, let me anza na Tell Me That You're Mine. So tunakuanga na a lot of nini in store. Like kuna projects mingi najua tunakuanga nazo. So for me the 16 was very easy. Out of the 50 that I had, I just sat down, we listened to it, and we were like, yeah, this and this and this and this is what we put. Because sometimes when I was in the studio, of course maybe you don't have a session, but you feel like bumming, and then you record something, it sounds better, and you're like, I'll release this today. And then you record another one and you're like, oh, this one sounds better, itabaki nitarelease. So hivyo ndio inakuanga. Yeah.
Now tulikuwa tumeongea kuhusu collabs zenye umefanya.
kwa music yako ngoma gani ndo hii una feel ili kutoa huko nje ikakutupa kwa world sasa?
For me it was Kata.
Kata.
Kata with Brida. Yeah, that song did so well. Better than I expected. Yeah.
Chemistry hapo ili.
The chemistry was chemistry.
How was the studio session?
The studio session was amazing, a lot of fun, very chilled, relaxed. Yeah.
Kata.
Yes.
What is it about?
Kata, from the word kata, could mean dance. Sima
Oh.
pangali. No, just dance. Kata na mi, sakata na mi. So it's just a feel good song. Uko club, or uko na mpoa wako, whatever. Yeah, it's a club banger. Yes.
So mpenzi mtazamaji, I know if you've not gone to job, wewe ulikuwa unasikiza nikipeana traffic updates, saizi ndio unataka kutoka na uko hapo, maybe uko na mpenzi wako or your family, saizi unaweza simama kidogo, we do some kata. Ukishamaliza kaa chini kunywa chai, toka uende job. Uko tayari kuwapea kata?
Kuna shida.
Ladies and gentlemen, tunakatika na kata sasa.
Forget about your stress right now. Forget about the liquor, you're sipping on some coke right now. Come dance with the vibe, cause we be hopping the hood, we be rocking. Forget about the lockdown, is about to happen. Nobody be tripping, you step and you're moving. You bust a move and the rest we will follow. Live your life independent, don't let the stress make you restless. We're in the mood, we be dancing. I'm with the crew, we be stepping. Kata na mi, slow wine to the beat. Sake kuhata mami, sakata daji. Move with the beat, wewe ni master nani. Sakata na mi, kata na mi.
Kama mind spinning kama tires za Ferrari. Fine girl wewe tu ndo una vibes huku ndani. The way you move your body, I just wanna be your daddy. You wanna get high, nina blunts kama chwani. Body language unabonga na yelewa. Niko juu ya heni bila chesa sijalewa. So picture me and you kiwa juu umbrella. Romancing and kissing kitele novela. So what you wanna do tonight? Twende rooftop flani tuka view the skies. Boss lady unajiweza, that's what I like. Hapa kuna M-Pesa, shika card we swipe, you all that. Yeah, you all that. Unabanjuka fiti ndakukaf, that's fact. Naughty by nature, mi kucheckingi kwa gram. Smooth skin, melanin, but you like it all rough.
Live your life independent, don't let the stress make you restless. We're in the mood, we be dancing. I'm with the crew, we be stepping. Kata na mi, slow wine to the beat. Sake kuhata mami, sakata daji. Move with the beat, wewe ni master nani. Sakata na mi, kata na mi. Cheza odi odi, ukitaka tu shoki shoki. Wacha watu wako notice, uwe holy holy ama naughty naughty. Better move and roll, man them take control. Why you tell your lady turn around? Jump to the song all night till dawn. Don't be alone, tell your body come along. Live your life independent, don't let the stress make you restless. We're in the mood, we be dancing. I'm with the crew, we be stepping. Kata na mi, slow wine to the beat. Sake kuhata mami, sakata daji. Move with the beat, wewe ni master nani. Sakata na mi, kata na mi. Move to the left one time, one time, one time, one time, one time, one time. Move to the right one time, one time, one time, one time, one time, one time. Move to the left one time, it's a vibe, everybody pass on. Move to the right one time, it's a group, everybody pass on.
But I move and roll.
Kabisa, with the baddest in the game, hapo hivyo jina lake Brida LW. Ewoton, nasikia umepe mademu wa kanisa advice. Na mademu wengine naughty advice. It doesn't matter who you are, just dance. Don't allow yourself to have stress. Start and dance. Unasikia pado, unajua walikuwa wanaongea kuhusu dhamira na maudhui. Unakumbuka tukifanya nini high school. Umesikia pia umewaambia wanaume, don't be lazy.
eti kazi yako naambia mwanamke azunguke. Hata wewe toa moves bana. Muonyeshe tufanye hivi ama tufanye hivi. Control. Mlipatana na hadi Injerai in course of your doing music.
Yeah.
Na sikutaka kuuliza vile mlipatana na Brida, but I'm very interested to know vile mlipatana na Injerai, mkapata hiyo camp na mkasema tunafaa tuingie studio.
Yeah, Injerai tulipatana kwa studio. You know, like industry ni kujuana. And people who know people mostly are producers. Producers wanakuanga na hiyo connections na wasanii wengi sana. So yeah, shout out to my producer then was Viquest. Viquest, he made it happen. Tukakuja, tukapatana studio, the vibe was vibing, na tukatoa banga. Yeah.
One, hiyo banga kwa moja na maana tutamalizia nayo. Where are we getting all your music? Which platforms and what are the username or handles we are supposed to follow?
So on all my social media platforms, it's just Instagram _ton, Twitter, TikTok is just ton, YouTube it's just ton. On all my DSPs, distribution platforms, it's just ton. Yes.
Kabisa, tuguzie the project that we tunasukuma huu mwaka or from now tukiendelea.
Oh yeah, so currently I have a new song banger out featuring Jerai inaitwa Rombosa, and yeah, and there are a couple more tracks coming. So subscribe, follow me on my all social media platforms as well. Yes.
Artist moja kuinspire globally?
Wako wengi, wow.
Nataka kupeleka hapa utoe line moja yao utumie kutupe parting shot. Julie niambia utaki kuongea kijam.
So currently there's this girl I'm listening to. Her name is Lola Young.
Lola Young.
Yeah. So she speaks about you know, like men hamjuangi kenye mnataka. Sacha nimalize tu. Niendelea. Yeah, like there's this song inaitwa Messy, and she's very in tune with herself as a woman. Like she understands her body, she understands her personality, and yeah, she's not afraid to be a woman. So hii Messy inaongeleleanga like unataka nikiwa messy unasema nikuwe msafi, nikiwa msafi naongea too much, nikiongea too much unataka ninyamaze, nikinyamaza nikilia, you know. So you guys are never basically settled on, like you don't understand us. Yeah. So you make up your mind basically.
To make up mind. We kinachaloa hope mnasikia. Umenikumbusha wa East African brothers wenye walisema nikiwa ndani wapiga kelele, nikitoka nje unanungunika, ati mimi sikupendi, nawe ukipendwa mami haupendeki. Nimependa hiyo set, nimependa hiyo show. How are you feeling saizi?
Amazing, thank you guys for having me. It's nitarudi tena na tena. If you'll have me, yeah, the show was great. Yeah.
Napenda feedback kama hiyo ya utarudi tena na tena. It means it's been good, it's been fun.
Yeah.
I asked the same question before we went on set, and you've delivered incredibly. Na feel ni kama ni show tuko nayo hapo nje. Sio wanafaa walipe makamera people. Walipe kitu kadhaa mazee. Hadi umerap. Kale kanini kako kakurap nasikia kama bado unakaficha.
Unajua tutaongelelea next time. But yeah, ninajaribu kidogo pia. Odi, I don't know, there was a challenge, Ordinary Challenge was my first ever time to rap.
Betting.
Yes, the OD Bet Challenge. Yeah. By the way tulifika top 20. Usinione hivi.
Wasikone hivi. I like vile by the way unajitambuaga yote. So right about now nataka tujitambue tukitumia Rombosa, and because it's morning and this is a family show, we will not Rombosa.
No worries. So
nataka tujibambe. This is our last performance. Give it your all vile tu umetupe, and then itakuwa tunafunga kabisa. Sasa utatupe parting shot saizi ama after kuimba?
After.
Yeah. Twende kazi mama.
Najua ungependa kuonjeshwa, ukitaka tunaweza tukuenda kule nyuma ya tent nikuonyeshe event na itakuwa mimi nawe tukicheza wenyewe. Nikirombosa, rombosa, baby come closer. Usiwe na haya nitafute utakosa. Rombosa, rombosa, baby come closer. Usiwe na haya nitafute utakosa. Nikirombosa, rombosa, baby come closer. Usiwe na haya nitafute utakosa. Rombosa, rombosa, baby come closer. Usiwe na haya nitafute utakosa. Usinicheki wewe. Na kama unauma kesi baadaye. Nishtaki ukitrip down for me. Hata kama uko tipsy, si worry, 'cause we only having fun tonight. Let me show you how to put it down for a girl. Rombosa, baby come closer. Usiwe na haya nitafute utakosa. Rombosa, rombosa, baby come closer. Usiwe na haya nitafute utakosa. Nikirombosa, rombosa, baby come closer. Usiwe na haya nitafute utakosa. Rombosa, rombosa, baby come closer. Usiwe na haya nitafute utakosa. Mr. Man, can I make you mine for the night? I know you've been trying to catch a wine, and I see you from the side of my eye. Mini na siri ya watu wawili basi ndo mimi nikushow. Niko now down talego. You'll want some more, and before you know, you will be losing control. You're asking for more. Najua ungependa kuonjeshwa, ukitaka tunaweza tukuenda kule nyuma ya tent nikuonyeshe event na itakuwa mimi nawe tukicheza wenyewe. Nikirombosa, rombosa, baby come closer. Usiwe na haya nitafute utakosa. Rombosa, rombosa, baby come closer. Usiwe na haya nitafute utakosa. Nikirombosa, rombosa, baby come closer. Usiwe na haya nitafute utakosa. Rombosa, rombosa, baby come closer. Usiwe na haya nitafute utakosa. Rombosa.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rombosa nikutume kwa Vic West na Njerai, waambie manzee we are so grateful for this banger. Wewe ukitaka kujiambia asante ni sawa, ukisipotaka, but that's a banger, man.
Thank you.
Na na feel nimeserve purpose ya hii interview ya saa hii. It's been so real. You can tell us one last time your social media handles and how we can connect with you. Nasikia kuna comments as unatuambia hivyo, where to pay your social media handles. I'll do the comments as tunaendelea. As tunamalizia.
Guys, you can follow me on my all social media platforms, ewo_ton on Instagram, Twitter, ewoton, TikTok, ewoton, and all my DSP, YouTube, ewoton pia. Subscribe na mfollow. Nitafollow back. Thank you.
Unaweza waguzia maybe some of the other songs zenye tujaguza and you would like them to wapitie kama wishes hivi.
So I have an album out inaitwa Ground Zero, from the word nimeanza tena, from Ground Zero. So hapo kuna a lot of bangers, kuna Kama Me, kuna Wishes, kuna Kinda Love, kuna Unbroken. It's for everyone, you know. Yeah.
Guys, it's simply Ewoton on YouTube. Please make sure unafika hapo. Spotify,
Ewoton.
Good. Nataka tumalizae na midhi iko hapa. Sawa? Wao watuambia kama ni ukweli ama ni uongo, na sio mimi. Hii ni ya fan. Anaitwa Farida Al-Tawhid. Anasema OJWANG show iko lit tena zaidi. In fact ameongezea fire emojis hapo hivyo just to show you vile ina blaze. Alafu anasema nikusikia nasikia ati One James wako 17 Kenya. How many are they?
Tumeisha by the lakini tunaongezeka. We are like 20 the last I checked we are like 26,000.
26k.
Tuko chini. Tuko chini kabisa.
Na mtaki kuongea kijames kitaisha.
Hiziisha.
Kitambo tukisoma jemp kwa Keio mara kwetu.
Yeah, tuko huko chini.
Ukifika home na pia wewe toa hata kama ni ngoma ya kijembe.
Iko. Nani amekwambia iko?
Hakuna iko.
Haya.
Ni vile hatuna time. But next time ukitoa hiyo project nyingine, as you've said, unakam kina Ngore na Bondi will ensure that tumecheza hiyo ngoma.
For sure.
Don't enda kusikiza home. Nimesikiza ngoma zako mingi, sijui vile sijapatana na hiyo ya kijembe.
Bado haijarilisiwa.
Na majembe kuna hadi majenzi kaa wewe. Wa kijembe. Napenda sana. Sasa jumenibamba sana. Wewe ndo natupeleka break. Nataka ufunge hii interview and tell them we are going on a short break, but mimi ndio nitarudi sawa. So before you do that, as una gather your words za kumaliza hiyo part ya interview, mimi ni tease the next guest, right? And then what tupeleka break. So ladies and gentlemen, nikirejea we will be in to the newspaper review, and Kenya has done us so proud in Harambee Stars.
Yes, with Morocco. Oh, go Kenya. Woohoo. Mmeshinda 2.5 million na tushinde hiyo cup.
Bana,
600M.
It's possible. DR Congo edged, a draw, and then another win.
I know.
Na ni football manze. Kwa nchi ya Kasongo ni kunoma. Wanasema in the Standard, more millions in sight as Kenya makes CHAN quarters. Wengine wanasema Harambee Stars storm into CHAN Cup quarters. Hilo ni gazeti la The Star. I'll be joined by the director of Ustawi KE. His name is Ngoge Wade. I told you he's the smaller brother. Na sijai muuliza hii swali kama amewaita andikwa na hizo nitamuuliza hapa hivi kama ni privilege info. I want to know hizo stories zote. He is a former national youth chair for NAC Kenya, National Rainbow Coalition, the party of Martha Karua, and right now she's atatuambia mahali yako right now. He is the one tutafanya haya magazeti ama uchambuzi wake. Tungefanya na Elton, but to the kind of performances zenye ametupea leo, tunataka hiyo mood yake ikae hapo. Tutaki uingie pale hivyo waanze kuwa serious, right? But as my co-host for now, take us for a short break.
Hi guys, thank you for tuning in. I will be right back after this short break.
Kabisa.
I'm Associate Professor in the Institute of Philosophy of Jagiellonian University in Krakow, Poland, and I'm the main coordinator of the Cafe project, which is being here hosted by Kenyatta University.
My name is Eva Hutoba. I am a project manager in this consortium. Keep watching cutting-edge research at Kenyatta University Television.
Hi, my name is Stella Tioi.
Jina langu naitwa Okemwa Mokwa James.
This is Mandela Gaya.
Ugonjwa ulipokuja ulichukua siku 3 ukaniweka in coma. 20 wamezikwa, 2 ndio wako hai.
I don't even know how it feels to see.
I feel like I cannot express myself well the way somebody who can walk can actually express themselves.
Ilichukua muda mwingi mrefu tena mpana ili kuikubali kwamba mimi siwezi tembea tena.
I've come to actually accept myself.
Ukijaribu kumsimamisha mtu umwambie tafadhali nionyeshe njia,
they find it quite strange talking to you.
You should just make schools integrated,
inclusive setups,
by providing the right facilities.
Fashion. It's more than just clothes. It's a statement, a feeling. An art form, a way to express yourself, a reflection of who you are. It's Fashion Diaries. Join me Ashley Asachi every Monday from 8 p.m. as we bring you Kenya's latest trends, emerging fashion designers, glamorous fashion events, runway shows, red carpet events, and so much more. Fashion Diaries, unleashing your inner fashionista.
This year, North Coast Beach Hotel has exciting holiday offers just for you. Whether you are planning an August family break or a magical Christmas getaway, for the August family offer, make memories with your loved ones at only 11,543 Kenya shillings per person, sharing for a 2-night stay on half board. There's free family entertainment, fun indoor games, and lots of activities for children. Plus, get a 10% discount on all extra services during your stay. For the December Christmas holiday, celebrate your festive season in paradise. Book before 31st October to enjoy our exclusive Christmas deal. Stay 3 nights between 23rd December and 2nd January 2026 at only 34,628 Kenya shillings per person, sharing on half board. And for our flexible payment plan, take advantage of our Lipa Mdogo Mdogo plan and pay in easy installments. Call us today to book on 0722 209 458 or 0733 409 430 or email info@northcoastbeachhotel.com. North Coast Beach Hotel, a home paradise.
It's something I've not thought about, because basically I want people to enjoy without feeling as if it's a book. I want them to enjoy as if it's a story. You don't need to, a story doesn't necessarily need a heading. But also, I'm planning something. Probably I'll share it out. But the thing is, just to give a hint, is I'm planning to have a virtual book read where only limited amount of people, probably 10 or 15 people, will just attend that event. But yeah, so because again, this book is so intimate, so I want only intimate people to connect with this, but anyone can get the book. Yes. Yes, I have a lot of things that are coming on. Yeah, this is just a beginning. This book is for me. It's the stories that I have to tell people, but I'm also writing another book on the side that is about people. People now writing their own stories. So basically getting a feedback from this book, but also in a dream form. So yeah, there's another book that is coming off, but let's kwanza let's kwanza get unboxed first, and then we'll think about another thing. But also have a lot of things. I have a podcast, a relaunch of the podcast coming on. Probably going back to radio. So but saying though, don't kill me, but yeah, I need now to use my voice more. I've been off for quite, I think, a year now, my personal, not work. So yes, I'm going back to radio probably, and yeah, just creating the world. But I want to enjoy life though, so yes. So life, yeah, I want to enjoy life. So if something creative, get to see more of Kev, get to see more of Kel, get to see more of Kev with an L, and let's get to connect, because I'm yet, I'll get to 200 years bana, see miaka 200, so lazima nitakuwa na vitu mingi za kuonyesha. But yes, for sure, not one book, not two books, more books will come. We have stories in Nairobi. Nairobi, such stories. We also have filler stories of how do you become the better version of yourself. So yeah, but I feel more the genre of me doing filler stories, feeling that vitu unaweza connect nazo, more of them, expect them from me. It's simple, has a limit. Let me start by saying, man, kuna only limited copies. I think less than 30. I'm at 30. So for only it's first come, first serve. But to get them, go to my Instagram, that is at Kev with an L. Please come my Gina to Kev with an L. Just go there on my Instagram, or you can go to my WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number, which is +254 724 97 43 91. +254 724 97 43 91, and get a copy. A copy just goes for 1,700, but it's coming with another package, nice package, which you'll only see kwa ebook. So at 1,700, you're not paying. It's not. Don't look at it as money. Just something, an investment to yourself. Because another thing that the most important part of this book is has this question. It has 20 chapters, but each chapter has 3 questions that you'll answer. So after I've shown you what mimi nimekapitia, you can also be able to answer those questions for yourself. So it's an investment for yourself. This book, you can use it 10 years down the line, 20 years down the line, because nikitutazidi kujibu hiyo maswali. That's why we don't have a soft copy, by the way. We only have hard copies. Yes, so yeah. And also, if you want to follow me on my social, it's 1,700 Kenya shillings. Social media, Kev with an L, please, on Instagram. It's on a TikTok tuachia watu wengine, but still Kev with an L on TikTok. Yeah, and if you want to connect with me more, Instagram. Yeah, I'm an Instagram buddy. Do I say buddy or buddy? Buddy with you, not buddy with A. Yes. See ya. Welcome.
Kabisa mpenzi mtazamaji, story for the youth, created by the youth, and if written or authored by the youth. Anaitwa Kevin Dohio, Kev with an L on all social media platforms. He is our host here at Kenyatta University Television, doing Top in Africa Live, an entertainment show that focuses on music scene industry across Africa, kutoka kule juu mpaka kule chini Limpopo. Yeye ndio yuko hapo hivyo anashikilia mambo. He's also a talented graphics designer. On top of that, he does coding. Saizi aliniambia anasoma machine learning. Dohio is not resting, and on top of all that, anatafuta time anaandika, and his latest book is Unboxed. Please make sure una follow stories za hawa watu. Tomorrow we'll have stories za watu wengine wenye ni vijana dealing with finances na vitu kama hivyo, and then next Monday the cycle continues. On set, ladies and gentlemen, kama vile umeona hapo kwa kitambulisho, it's newspaper review ama uchambuzi wa magazeti, and right here niko na author. Acha nianze na yenye sikuwa nimesema. Niko na author wa Across and Beyond. Hiki ni kitabu ama hiki ni kitabu ambacho kinazungumzia siasa. Iwapo wewe ni mtu ambaye ungependa kuwa mwanasiasa in future, a successful politician, learn from the good, the bad, the advices and everything he has authored. Jina lake ni Goge Wadego. On top of that, ameandika novel. Hii ni ya watu kujibamba tena zaidi, but as you've heard Kevin Dohio say, there is power in reading makaratasi, kuinteract na mtu hapo hivyo, not online, not e-paper. He has authored a book called The Spear. Wewe sasa hiyo tumetoka hata kwa wanasiasa. Sasa tufanye aje? Uwasalimia watazamaji wa Art and Culture Monday, waambie kwenye umepotelea, and then uwape hiyo profile nyingine yako including ya siasa yenye sijaguza.
Nice.
And a thing or two about those 2 books.
Good morning my dear viewers, our dear viewers. My name is Goge Ndegwa, Executive Director wa Ustawi KE. Wakati wa mwisho ambapo tulipatana kwa kipindi hiki, I think that must be 2 years ago, 2023. Wakati huo bado nilikuwa National Youth Leader pale na Kenya Party, which is now defunct by the way.
It's ilikuwa ni LP.
Sasa kuna chama ambacho kinaitwa PLP. sijui sana kukihusu.
Kwa hiyo wanasiasa mnakuaga hivyo. Yani tuko na wewe hapa hivi and I've decided to rebrand and then you're telling me you don't know just because you went away.
Sikijui sana, kwa hivyo sitaongelea sana. Lakini zaidi ya hayo mimi pia ni youth leader bado. Na kwa wakati huu nilihamia chama ambacho kinaitwa DCP,
Democracy
for Citizens Party, ambacho kinaongozwa na our party leader His Excellency the former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua.
Alisema kuna ingine ina stick more. Second Deputy President of Kenya.
Kweli. Na unajua kukuwa Deputy President ni kama kukuwa senator. Once a senator, always a senator.
Yeah.
Haitawahi toka.
It's in the books.
You can refer to Governor Orengo as Senator Orengo and you will not be offended. So, but back to the introduction, I'm also an author of 2 books now. One published in 2019 and the other one published in 2021. Across and Beyond Poetry Collection, 2019, and The Spear, which is a very good thriller novel, 2021. And in both books there is the general theme of assassinations and social justice issues, most of which affect African countries generally. Kwa hivyo kuna mambo ya ukosefu wa kazi, kuna mambo ya vijana ambao wameenda abroad ama majuu na wamerudi wakapata kwamba ile kitu ambayo walikuwa nadhani watapata kwa sababu wamepata masomo ya juu zaidi wanapata hakuna. And so that is in The Spear. And so because of unemployment, issues of social injustice, and the issues of what we see in our political scenes like assassinations and corruption, that was a foreshadow, in fact, of what happened in 2024. And I said the book was published in 2021 and written even before 2021, but it foreshadows what happened on the June 25th of 2024, Gen Z revolution. But in that book, that was a one-man revolution. So, and of course, we do not have monopoly of ideas because this is what had been foreseen by a great man called Karl Marx. That one time the proletariats will come kukula watu ambao wanaitwa bourgeoisie, and that is what we are experiencing the world over and across Africa, that the proletariat ama wale ambao walikuwa wanaitwa the have-nots are awakening and seeing truly we have been part of the game as the pawns ambazo zinamoviwa tu, but nothing really happens for us. So in a nutshell, niseme that is me.
Kijana wa kujituma. That reminds me that I'm so proud of this platform. Kenyatta University Television Rise today, because we've engaged minds that to some people out there would say are prophetic. Tunaongeleaga vitu hapa, especially on newspaper review. Time inaenda ina happen.
Kweli.
Time inaenda ina happen. Before 2021 you've written, 2024 it may happen. Those are the kind of minds that we are engaging. Before tuingia hapa hivi, we are doing a blended newspaper review. Tuoanishe what made it to the headlines and what made it to our news. And before we do that, tuguzie tu kiasi what you are doing at Ustawi.
Ustawi, we are a youth-led and youth-focused organization, which means mambo yetu sana tuna deal na vijana. And sana tumejihusisha na mambo ya ubunifu, agriculture, climate change, but more to that, we have taken up the responsibility in a great way ya governance and leadership, especially among the youth. And that is informed because of what the events of 25th June 2024 and even beyond. And this has been a call for ages, because I remember hata millennials for a long time and even others who have come before us wamekuwa na ile mambo ya kusema youth agenda. And so youth agenda cannot happen, according to myself and according to Ustawi, without the explicit involvement ya the youth. Na hii involvement kwa muda mrefu tumekosea kwa sababu tumefikiria ni kuinvolviwa, tukakosa kujinvolve.
Kwa meza vijana ni kuongelelewa wanaongelelewa. It's like a menu. Kijana A, kijana B.
Huyu tutampatia nini? Huyu acha. Na unajua kwa vyama mingi hivyo ndio
for those they can't give, they abduct.
Na sasa kwa sababu tunaongelewa, I was looking at a very funny video ambayo ilikuwa inasema conference ya I don't know what country in the Gulf ambayo kulikuwa na women conference. Na kwa hiyo women conference ni wanaume wako huko, yani wanaume wameenda kuongea mambo ya wanawake vile and that is what is happening even among the youth. Kwa hivyo we think if we go an extra mile to educate ourselves, to do civic education and to educate young people and even our parents, then we make a better country. And also more to that, we also think kuna haja ya political education. Kwa sababu kwa muda mrefu tumesema civic education, tukasahau political education. Na kwa sababu ya kukosa political education, sisi youth na hata wazazi wetu by the way hatuelewi history ya our politics. Na bila kujua mahali ambapo tumetoka, hatujui ni wapi tutarekebisha.
So bila kujua mahali ambako tumetoka, we will not be able kujua mahali
tunaenda
kabisa.
Kwa hivyo we are taking, as Ustawi, we are taking charge of the president by providing education and providing a good background for the citizen to understand ni nini ambayo ni mandate yao kikatiba.
Kabisa. So nataka tuguze hizi headlines. You tell me your winning headline. Ndio tuanishe story kwa hapa with what we have in the news and then tuendelee. The Star, they've highlighted the photo of man of the moment. His name is Ryan Ogam, who scored a screamer pale Kasarani. But hapo juu anasema debt trap tightens as families borrow to afford basics. Maziwa mkate hata iliacha kuwa basic ni luxury. Ugali.
Unakula aje mkate bana?
Mkate ni deep state.
Ni bana.
Sawa, wanasema 52% of Kenyans buy food on credit from shopkeeper and friends. Hii kitu inanikasirishaga sana. Juu mimi the first introduction ya debt ama credit nilikuwa natumwa pale kwa mama mboga na ndo mwambia kupe sukuma na nyanya tutalipa sijui siku gani.
Ushago yetu kulikuwa na kitabu ya deni. Ukienda shop unaandikwa, na kuna kijana alifungua shop akaandika madeni mpaka duka ikaisha.
Wow. Now that's the Star. Daily Nation wanasema extorting fat. Hii imeguzia vijana sana because most of the breadwinners are
young people.
40 years and below, they are young. The Daily Nation, extorting fat bribes from jobless youth. Wanaongezea wanasema it's a time bomb as 3.5 million youth were neither employed, in school nor undergoing training by 2022. 2021 ndo umemaliza kuandika spia, vitu zimeanza kuinculminate. By 2022 vijana wanalia unemployment, hawako shule na hakuna training yoyote wanafanya. But ndio wapate job, bribes ni nono kutuliko sisi. Na wewe umenona last time uliwago wanatana brother yako the last born is better. Nakumbuka Ngure was telling me about the family consents and how people would like to be associated with as personality. Juu apart from wewe na team kukuwa brothers, kila mtu ako na maisha yake na kila mtu ako na rules zake. Juu kama wewe uko in world of politics and Ustawi unakuwa governed na tusheria tuko hapo, but him on the other side of art atakuwa governed na vitu tuko hapo. Unajipataga kwa hiyo nini yenye kuna hizo nini watu wanashanga, how will we address such kind of things?
Sana hapana. On a person to person relationship, mimi na team ama Njugushi, sioni kama kuna tofauti kubwa. Kwa sababu kimawazo tunafikiria, na unajua pia socialization pia huwa inafanya watoto wawe ni kama wako the same background ya familia. Kwa hivyo background ya familia yetu we incline so much to leadership and governance kwa sababu mzee hivyo ndio speak out. Wewe usinyamaze, decision yako ni gani, unaonaje? So tunafikiria the same thing, only that kwa game ya industry yake pia lazima pia anacheza clean,
lakini nako kakitu kana msumbua juu hakuna maandamano.
Na ukiangalia hata script
unatokea unakosa kumpata huko. Ukiangalia script zake hapo huko, I've seen him time and again doing newspaper review on mainstream media, bado akiongelelea social justice ama issues to do with watu wanaumizwa.
And you know he's doing really great for our generation kwa sababu this kind of education being pushed through comedy and these kids is very important kwa sababu he's not talking about politics. What he's doing, he's educating people about governance, which
that's why he has not been able to be abducted, because he's doing the right thing and he has identified a niche, kuchekesha. Yani una correct watu na bado unawachekesha. A shout out to all creatives and artists including Jugush who are using their platforms to champion for better services and governance in our country. It's a good thing kuwa patriotic.
Unajua kwa muda mrefu tulikuwa nasema sanaa ni kioo cha jamii.
Exactly.
Kwa hivyo he's doing the right thing. Na so sioni kama kuna tofauti kubwa yangu ya kimawazo na yeye
kabisa.
Yes.
Back on the winning headline. Daily Nation extorting fat bribes from jobless youths. The Star, debt trap tightens as family borrow to afford basics. And the Standard, Ruto Messiah games. Who takes it for you, bro?
The winning title for me is extorting fat bribes from jobless youth. Kwa sababu unaona
Daily Nation.
Yes, Daily Nation. Na unaona kwamba hii ni mambo ambayo inahuzunisha kwa sana kwa sababu we cannot be jobless and at the same time I'm asked to for example to give a bribe of 200k. I don't have a job manze. Na unaona most of these jobs zenye hata hizi dozi inatolewa ni job hata manze hata haikupe.
Nikwambie moja ni hizo stories za Green Army where you will be paid 500 but utaambia utoe 20-50. I've had people cry that walioshwa juu ulitoa na bado hukupata. Si lazima utoe hii fat bribe na bado upate job.
Na unajua mimi naambiwa wangu hii job utaikulia bro. So utaikulia maisha yako manzi. So it's really sad and that is why that is the winning for me. Because it is a reflection of what ina happen kwa ground.
Exactly. Kwa mimi hapo hivyo, ladies and gentlemen, tunataka kuangalia what happened yesterday in relation to President Ruto as part of our news yetu ya kwanza. We said we are doing a blend of newspaper review and news.
Kanisa hii ni kanisa ya mutaratara. Na Kenya pia inahitaji mutaratara. Ama namna gani? Si inahitaji mpango. So hiyo mutaratara iko sawa sawa. Saa hizi tumepanga yale tulikuwa na matatizo kidogo ya kiuchumi. Sio Kenya peke yake, sehemu zingine zote, lakini sasa tumepanga vizuri. Tumejaribu kukwepa ile matatizo tulikuwa nayo. Sasa Kenya uchumi iko dhabiti. Nia yangu ni kujenga hii taifa letu la Kenya vile mlinipatia nafasi. Na nitahakikisha ya kwamba kila sehemu ya Kenya inajengwa. Kila sehemu ya Kenya. Ile kitu mimi nataka pia niulize gavana wetu ni kwamba tuko na program ya kuweka equipment kwa hizi hospitali. Counties 47 zote tuko na equipment, MRI, CT scan, ya laboratory, ya ICU, zile equipment zote.
Excellency, when many of us as leaders from this county, we say we will shut our ears to the noise, we will close our eyes to the distractions and remain focused on what we promise the people of Kiambu, Your Excellency. We are very resolute on that.
Ningependa kujua wale vijana wa hapa Kiambu ambao wako tayari. We are going to hire between 8,000 and 10,000 vijana wamemaliza TVET na wale wamemaliza university wako na technical skills ya ujenzi. We want to work with them. Na tulitangaza last week hawa vijana, we want to hire them as interns initially as we prepare them to be proper technical staff to work katika program yetu ya housing na markets na hostels. Saa hizi tuko na manyumba 1170 ambazo tunajenga Kenya mzima.
Kabisa. Huko ni upande wa Kiambu. President Ruto talking about what he is doing kusafisha rada. The Standard are talking about Ruto Messiah Games. They're talking about crisis cycle. Na wanasema President Ruto's reign has been defined by sweeping changes, sudden reversals, and high-stake rescues. Often of his own making. From fuel prices soaring to a record 211 shillings after subsidy removal, sparkling public fury to fee hikes, digital IDs, court battles, a familiar script plays out. Disrupt, face outrage, then swoop in a savior. Critics call it savior syndrome. Nimesikia syndrome mingi.
Na big man syndrome.
What are your opinions concerning the state of the nation in terms of politics vile kuko and how they are being played?
Yes. First of all, I will start by saying in sociology we say in sociology of politics. And this is for every first year ambaye anafanya sociology atasoma. This is the first thing they learn, that kuna kitu ambayo inaitwa spin doctoring na kuna kitu ambayo inaitwa you create problems that only you have the solutions. And it is sad kwa sababu what the regime of the day is playing ni politics za 90s na 80s.
Tunajua
clearly is the same script. Manze
chafua alafu osha hata si kuosha panguza and then unakuwa save.
You can clearly see it. And it is a calculated move. Which is a worrying trend, by the way. And when he says that, I take issue with the fact that he says that he has a plan, and he has been very consistent in saying that. And he also said that during his campaigns. But to what extent do you plan? Because you cannot plan for 3 years, sincerely speaking. And his planning is very costly. Because the issue is not even in building these houses. The issue is in how much are we losing so that we can have these projects become a reality. Because then we will not be able to break even. If we have projects that are too expensive for the country, then it becomes hard for the economy to break even. It becomes a burden to the people. If, for example, the last regime that we had a project on the SGR, and the project seems to be too expensive for the citizens to bear, then it does not make sense. The previous regime left a plan for the houses and most of these projects. These are the plans that each government must continue, because a government does not come to start its own projects per se or programs. It must also, apart from starting its own programs, continue the programs that were there. So in short, we had a plan before. Kibaki left a plan. Uhuru, even with his flaws, left a plan. These are the things now we should be seeing that the economy is taking off. But you cannot say that you are making a plan, so we went back. We made steps backwards instead of going forward on the economy and many other things, and even in social justice, because you have a plan. So it doesn't make sense. We have also seen in that warring video the Honorable Member of Parliament for Kikuyu constituency, Kimani Ichung'wah, who is very wrong, by the way, when he says that they are going to close their eyes and ears. Because
I heard that, Manze, and I felt so sad. How can you be an alumnus of the alliance and you're telling the country that you choose to close your ears
and eyes in a democratic country where even if the majority have their way, the minority should still
have their say.
Must.
Exactly. And so because of that, I think that is where the government is missing the point. Because when you are a leader, you must also listen to your critics. Because that is how you understand what you are not doing right. And clearly, the regime of the day is doing so many things wrong, and they must listen by all means. They must stop closing their ears. So I think we have been wrong on so many things. And I also have seen a trend in what seems to be going back or backtracking on our education system, which is something that also happened in the 80s and 90s. That is why I'm saying we are repeating the same script. And you will see that immediately after the 1982 coup, 2 years later, or 3 years later, or in 1985, the late His Excellency Moi changed the education system. And you will see that for every person who is planning to go wrong in leadership and even become a dictator, they have a trend of ensuring that basic things, the basic needs are not met. And that includes health, that includes education. We have seen health is failing through what we have, what was the NHIF, now is SHIFSHA, which is not working for most of the people, by the way. And it becomes expensive even as we progress, because now if you tell me that I used to pay 500 shillings and now I'm still paying 500 shillings, but now I have to pay it in lump sum for the entire year, it beats the logic of affordability, because the one who was depending on that is ni mtu ambaye ana tuseme 500 daily, and they need to keep up with paying these, and also paying for their livelihood, for what they are doing on a daily. So it beats the logic to tell them sasa lipa 7,000 ama lipa at once, ama hautapata matibabu. It also fails to make sense when you say that sasa we have JSS, which is not working as it should, because we do not have trained teachers, and things seem not to be aligned in the education system. So what generation are we bringing up? Is it a generation of people who will be people who are not educated, or people who do not think for themselves, or people who, as opposed to what we should be having curriculum-based, competency-based curriculum, who are not competent, or a generation of people who are bitter, a generation who are confused, poverty per se. So I think this is a trend of trying to build on tyrannical leadership and dictatorial leadership, which is a wrong path for the nation.
The question that Ngogewade was asking is, what kind of generation are we raising when tunameza hadi na masomo ya watoto wetu wenye wako ndani ya JSS?
And you know, sorry to cut you short, the true reason behind moving from what we had, the 7-4-2-3 system to 8-4-4 was to rush in the creation of people who are getting into the labor force, to create half-baked people, haraka. So that we have a half-baked generation, generations that are coming into the system that are governable, or that can be oppressed or suppressed per se. So I think it's the same script all over again, that we have an education system where the common person cannot afford, the poor man cannot afford an education, because it's rigged from the very beginning.
Amidst all that,
yes,
the current CS for Interior Coordination and Internal Security Comment said, nilikuwa nasoma on kenyans.co.ke, what awaits the DCP party leader when he gets back in the country. Na hiyo ndio tunataka tuongelele after tumesoma history yake ya his on government, na vile anaongea na wasi wenye wako huko nje huko US wa support Senate ya ndo waweze kufanya huu uchunguzi zaidi. Na anasema aliyekuwa naibu wa rais Rigathi Gachagua ametoa wito kwa Wakenya wanaoishi nje ya Kenya kushirikiana na seneti ya Marekani katika uchunguzi unaoendelea dhidi ya Rais William Ruto kuhusu madai ya kuruhusu uwepo wa vikundi hatari nchini. Hii taarifa ni ya Glory Kathure. Hebu sikiza.
Kusaidia katika kulinda haki. Akizungumza kwenye mkutano wa hadhara uliofanyika mjini San Francisco, Marekani, aliyekuwa makamu wa rais Rigathi Gachagua alisema kuwa Wakenya wanaoishi ughaibuni wana nafasi ya kusaidia katika kulinda haki na uwajibikaji kwa kutoa taarifa zitakazosaidia uchunguzi huo wa kimataifa. Katika hotuba hiyo, Gachagua alidai kuwa Rais Ruto alikutana na watu wenye sifa tata alipokuwa ziarani katika kaunti ya Mandera, lakini akasisitiza kuwa wakazi wa Mandera na jamii ya Wasomali hawana hatia na hawapasi kubebeshwa lawama. Aliwahimiza viongozi wa eneo la kaskazini, wakiwemo magavana, maseneta na wabunge, kumtetea rais kwa njia ya staha bila kuibua migawanyo ya kisiasa au kikabila.
And by the way, I want to tell the politicians there in northern Kenya, if you want to defend William Ruto, defend him. But don't try to create a wedge between us and the Somali community, because we have nothing against them. They are part of Kenya, and they too are telling us they are suffering just like the rest of Kenyans. And doesn't mean because Aden Ware is eating, the Somali community are eating. They are also complaining of marginalization.
Kiendelea na madai yake, Gachagua alieleza kuwa huduma ya taifa ya polisi imekuwa ikitumika kutekeleza utekaji nyara na mateso dhidi ya raia kwa maagizo ya moja kwa moja kutoka ikulu. Msingi huo, alidai kuwa polisi hawawezi kumchunguza rais kwa uhuru. Alitoa mfano wa machifu 5 waliotekwa nyara katika kaunti ya Mandera na kundi la Al-Shabaab, na ambao baadaye waliachiliwa kupitia mazungumzo yaliyofanyika na wizara ya ndani.
The Kenyan government cannot investigate William Ruto because those policemen work under him. And all the things he is doing of killing people and abducting people, he is doing with the very police. So there is nobody stupid enough to go and report William Ruto to the Kenyan police. It's the same CS who said that when 5 chiefs were abducted by Al-Shabaab, he said that they will go into negotiation with the Al-Shabaab to have them released. How can you negotiate with people you do not know?
Gachagua pia alikanusha kuwa yeye anachunguzwa, akifafanua kuwa uchunguzi wa seneti ya Marekani unamlenga Rais Ruto pekee. Aliongeza kuwa yuko tayari kushirikiana na mamlaka za Marekani katika uchunguzi huo.
I have explained, I think Murkomen is lost. I am not the one who have launched investigations against William Ruto. It's the American Senate. Those issues were raised by the Americans, not myself. So I have nothing useful I can tell him. But if the Americans want me to assist in the investigations, I would, because that's where the investigation is. I am not aware of any investigation on William Ruto by the Kenyan police.
Taarifa hiyo imetolewa wakati Gachagua akiendelea na ziara yake nchini Marekani, ambapo amekuwa akikutana na Wakenya waishio ughaibuni katika miji ya Seattle, Dallas, Boston, Baltimore na San Francisco. Glory Kathure, runinga ya KU, Nairobi.
Kabisa, DCP party leader bado wako katika ziara yake Marekani, but talking about the state of insecurity in Kenya, juu ya hao tu magenge hatari yanaingia. And on the Star, on page 9, they're talking about Ruto team up scramble for Northeastern in 2027. It's the same region. Yenye second deputy president anasema hiyo region inapiganishwa na hao wengine, but makosa si wao, si hao watu. So anasema if you're going then to defend the president, just don't, usipiganisha hao watu. On the other hand, now watu wa Rais Ruto wanasema President William Ruto's administration has intensified efforts to consolidate the northeastern region comprising Marsabit, Mandera, Isiolo, Garissa and parts of the upper eastern. This is through a multi-pronged strategy focusing on insecurity, infrastructure, and political inclusion, with Kenya Kwanza showing signs of a bid to address historical marginalization. Historical marginalization imekuwa, and that's why watu hadi wanaingia Kenya, unasikia mtu ameingia Kenya anasema mimi nasema asante kwa Rais Moi kwa kuturudisha. The trauma haijawahi waisha ya 1980s times za Wagala massacre huko. These people na hao wengine wako on the other part of Kenya, they need to come together because we believe and know that Kenya is a nation of communities, and it's so bad hii nation kupiganishwa na hii nation nyingine. The northern nation ipiganishwa na the Mount Kenya nation na wale wengine. What are your opinion, facts, na uongeze some projections hapo juu wewe tunafaa tukuite prophet.
Prophet Ngogendego.
From the spear, we've seen some things come true.
Yes. So I think it's important to look at the background of our politics. And it is important because we are trending on a very tightrope politically. And if you look particularly at the history of the northern Kenya, which was the Northern Frontier District, it's just like most of this community in Kenya is a history of trauma and marginalization, because you will realize that most for a better part of all this century, they have not really belonged. You will remember that when immediately we gained independence and Mzee Jomo Kenyatta became the president or even the prime minister there before, there were squabbles between this government of Kenya and the government of Ethiopia. Then under His Excellency Haile Selassie, that Ethiopia felt that there was a big chunk of what was their south and what is our north as part of what was their territory to defend. Then came what Mzee quashed as now what seemed like militants then, as what the government will see, or rebels, what we'll see, the government of Mzee Jomo Kenyatta will have seen. And then after that, there has been a series of these people being referred to as refugees or not refugees, and then a series of what now the President Ruto purported to solve, them not being able to access identification cards, which has happened for all communities that are around the border, including people in the Taita Taveta County and Busia. And I think for the better part of Migori, Kuria and what have you. So I think now thinking from that background, then you will see that the courts, I think earlier this year, said that what we had as the census for the last census, the population we had for the better part of the northern Kenya were false. And so was cooked. Yes. So they ordered that there should be a repeat of that to see the true numbers. And then after that, we saw that the border, the Kenya-Somali border, had been opened by the then minister, CS, who is the deputy president right now, Honorable Kindiki. And then after that, we saw the president saying that now they will issue identification cards indiscriminately, especially for the communities there. And while that is beautiful and very romantic politically, it is also very risky for the security of the country. And when we are talking, we are not talking about the Somali as a community. We are talking about the safety of the nation, because that is a very tightrope. Because where do you draw the line in ensuring that you do not let the enemy inside of your country and give them documentation to be in your country? So I think there has been a rush by this regime to ensure that they create for themselves what they will call a powerful background politically in that region for votes to come in, and they forget that could have very great ramifications in the future for the nation, things that we could never even come back from. So I think that is where this conversation emanates. And the second deputy president of this country, His Excellency Rigiji, is very right in his worry or to get concerned about the issue, because this speaks to the future of this country. Not even now, the future. It could not affect us right now because, again, the government could gain from votes. But what happens for the coming regimes and the future of this country? So I think it is a tightrope. It is very serious. And we could see instances of lack of security in the country in the future. And I think that is what the government should concern itself, and not about the future, the politics of 2027, because this is a very the election period is a very short period in comparison to the future of a country, of an entire country. So I think it is important.
Kabisa.
And this conversation has come at the right time.
This conversation has come at the right time. Yes. Shida ni imetufanya tukue sad. So nataka tutoke juu hata nikumalizia tunamalizia. We talk about the newest millionaires in town. Saizi kila mtu ametia kibindoni kitita cha mita 2.5.
Yes.
More millions in sight as Kenya makes CHAN quarters. That is on the Standard. Ni story iko kule nyuma. Anasema Kenya versus Morocco, goal wanaongelea the screamer ya the heroic Ogam. Wanasema for a second game running, 10-man Harambee Stars showed resilience and character after stunning Africa's top-ranked football nation, Morocco. Unajua venye Morocco inakuaga jina inatupeaga manini hivi. Hadi tunasema tunaweza basi kuwa namba.
Jana watu walikuwa na doubts by the way. And
kwanza after your red card. Haya, the Star pia wameongelea kuhusu Harambee Stars storm in CHAN, na wanasema wako over the moon. It's also in the Daily Nation.
Yes.
Bro, tukumbushe timu yako ya Maju. Arsenal are the best when it comes to kuteta. Sijui kama ni juu ya Mikel. Na future, na hope. Hata huko kuna kuaga na story ya plan na kuzia next season na
tuna plan wanze, tunatenga.
Na mnaanza
tunatenga mabao.
Mnatenga. Mnaanzaga on high note. Kuna mwimbaji wa gospel could sing to you. Mnaanza na alafu mnamalizaga
na
mwili. And then mnaanza kujitetea, mnasema ndovu amekuwa mzito. Na hizi ka top of the table, meza inavunjika. Talk about our boys and how you are feeling as a Kenyan fan wa football, na ni football ambayo imeishi kukuweka kwa mataa. And saizi hadi our FIFA rankings zinapanda mdogo na tumeingia quarter finali.
It's a very beautiful moment for Kenyans and patriotic Kenyans for that reason. And you realize that I think what has been missing in all these years for our Harambee Stars players is motivation. And I think they are motivated. I think in the past matches that we have had in the last years, there has not been a big or a huge turnout as we are seeing right now, because probably we have the advantage of being at home, and so people are able to come out in large numbers. If you watched or if you are able to be in the field yesterday, in the stadium yesterday, you will realize that there was a very huge number. And that has also an effect on those who are on the field playing. There is the issue of 1 million. Sasa wamefika 2.5.
And kuzicollect wana collect kama ma coins za temporal.
So it is very important to understand the motivation is important, and also the management of football in the country. I think that also could go in praise of the leadership of FKF and management of football in the country, that they are doing a good job. They have done a good job. I think we might have had issues with what we are seeing because of maybe security issues here and there during these games, and even to an extent of I'm not speaking on their behalf, but I'm saying because that is in the public domain, to an extent of Kenya being fined for these hitches in the organization of this. But that notwithstanding, it is the first time Kenya is hosting these games, and so it is an achievement by itself, and it is also a learning, and I think that is what they should understand us, because this is a learning period for Kenya, that even Kenyans themselves pia sisi tunasoma tujawahi host, we are learning how not to be overexcited.
This particular country, in the year 2018 tulinyang'anywa the rights za kuhost wakapewa, na tulikuwa tunajua wakikuja say the Lions of Atlas hawakuwa jokes,
moto sana,
but we've managed.
Yes, and when you remember their performance last time was really great. So I think that one was a landmark one. Hiyo nayo waliosha safi jana. So and I'm hoping that tutafika finali na tutachukua hii.
Asante sana. I love the hopes that the Kenyan youths have upon their brothers who are in the front line. Kila mtu kwa front line, but wao wako pale hivyo. If they decide they won't score, we won't be happy. If they decide they wataweka in discipline pale hivyo na waanze kuuza game, we won't be happy.
And you realize football is uniting Kenya, because it doesn't matter from what divide you are. I'm in the DCP party myself. What could be referred to as the opposition. There are others within what could be referred as the government, and we all tunashabikia sisi wote, and this is unity, and that is how a country should be, or a nation should
our
be.
Country first, always one people, one nation,
to deal na
one goal,
to deal na 1 million kwanza, alafu sasa one time tuta deal nayo baadaye
kabisa. Napenda hadi the motivation yenye inasukuma vijana wetu, that vijana wetu washaelewa, kila mtu ameelewa the enemy is poverty. Kama the enemy is poverty, na pale mbele kuna 1 million, hiyo ndio tunakimbilia. In fact, na wakimbii washinde, wanataka 1 million. Ni vile 1 million haiwezi kuja kwa draw. Kwa draw ni 500k, and they are doing a good job. Sasa nataka tumalize na wisdom. On Art and Culture Monday, the wisdom is pegged on a segment we call lines za kikwetu. Pale hivyo ndo unaingia ngamani, you give us wisdom in your own language.
Omo na ngamani.
And then you translate and you tell us, you bid us your farewell.
Msemo wa kikwetu.
Lines za kikwetu.
Kwa lugha ya Kikuyu kuna msemo ambao unasema mukugi akolire mushemi.
Mukugi
akolire mushemi.
Alitembea hivi kapatana na mushemi the other side.
So mukugi could have two meanings, and one of those meanings is that mtu ambaye ana what do we call it, ana sneak, unapitia kwa fence na unaona mahali ambapo hafai kuwa anaingia, na mukungi tukung na mukungi, the other meaning could be someone who is walking in the shadows, anajificha, yani unaona anatembea kama amejificha. Moshemi on the other side is someone who is, Moshema is to tiptoe. So in short, kwa hiyo msemo kuna msemo ya Kiswahili ambayo inaambatana nayo, inasema mjanja hupata janjauri, ama poagu hupata poaguzi. Kwa hivyo huyo ambaye anaingia anaenda kuiba anapata mwingine ambaye alishafika, ambaye pia aliingia kwa kwa hivyo janja hupata janjauri. Na pia hiyo unaiona kwa siasa.
Mukugi mushemi. Na iko kwa siasa. You just have to look and you will see who is doing games, who is fooling who. But one thing that I'm proud of is that we are not being fooled. Hata wasoko hapo, they are not being fooled.
So hao watu wamekuunga, wametupata. Wamepata wa Kenya nao walishakuwa wajanja zaidi. Kwa hiyo sasa sisi wote tuko kwa field, sasa tungangane.
Asante sana. Nashukuru. It has been impactful. That's how we like it. It has been purposeful. It's newspaper, yes, and what they've written, but we've given them our minds, opinion, facts, and projections. Kama hawataweza kununua gazeti, wanunue The Spear, watasoma vitu zita happen.
Wataona vile
future across and beyond. And we have others wanao wanafaa wanunue Unboxed, kitabu Kiando hiyo.
Na pia kuna kitabu kingine kizuri sana, Kiando hiyo. Wewe unaongea lugha yangu kabisa. Kuna kitabu kingine ambayo inaitwa Whispers from My Childhood. Na ni autobiography written by Timothy Kimani. Timothy Kimani ni Njugushi. ambaye pia ni ndugu yangu.
Hebu rudia hiyo title.
Inaitwa Whispers from My Childhood.
Whispers from
My Childhood. Very beautiful book. A piece that talks about his childhood, which is almost the representation of the childhood of most of millennials. Watu wa 90s, 80s.
Ukweli.
Nice.
It's so grateful. We are so grateful. Na mnafanya kazi fiti sana. I keep being challenged, and that's why I have to finish my book, Believe, Become with OJWANG Mariam. I'm telling stories of my education journey right from the year 2000 when I was 7 years, starting kindergarten, kwa ghetto, all the way to the year 2009 when I decided to quit high school. 2010, instead of going to Form 3, going back to Standard 7 to reimagine education, trying to get 400 juu KCP ya kwanza nilipata 300 na anguka napata 355 to securing a scholarship with Dr. James Mwangi, The Wings to Fly, and how I came to KU and how the journey has been. Imekuwa long sana, but you guys are inspiring me, including akina Morigo. Wanafanya kazi fiti sana, andika political mask book noma sana.
Morigo is my friend. Also former na Kenya.
Amebaki kwa mama.
Amebaki.
Wewe umeenda kwa baba.
Mimi sasa niko kwa mzee.
Kabisa kwa mzee. Ricky G kwa mzee officially.
And also before you close, sorry for also taking a minute. Umeguza kitu ya maana about kupata 400 na kujaribu. You know, there is an effect that has had on us. As a generation or as generations. Kwa sababu we have to unlearn some of these things. Our lives have been a rush, manze. We do not base what we do on competence.
Tukimbie tufanye mtihani tusome kwenye tunarushwa.
Nijibu tu ikuwe sawa. But please mwalimu, but haiko correct. Yani if you think of it, even our history is not correct. Manze tumesomeshwa history ambayo iko cooked.
Tusiende sana because nilikuwa nasikiza hadi jamaa aitwa Apollo akisema hadi mtukaa Baden Powell, the history we were taught as kids, we've grown. Me kama kwa scout mnoma, and then you hear you as a racist. We need to unlearn a lot of things. But ladies and gentlemen, muda ndo unatupa kisogo na umeisha, so tunasema asante tena zaidi on behalf of everyone mwenye amefanikisha makala ya KUTV Rise to the Art and Culture Monday today. Tunasema asante from our guests including artist Elton amefanya kazi safi sana on a live performance. Kutoka hapo hivyo tutakuwa na Joshua Ons Arigo all the way from Kisii and Kikuyu, anashikanisha hapo hivyo atoi banana, ana banana na anawatengeneza kitu inaitwa BA Connect. From there we've hired the mind himself from Buda anaitagwaje?
Mzai wangu Bernard Ndegwa Kimani.
Ndegwa Ekemani Bernard Ndegwa Kimani, the brain ya familia ya Kimani.
Bernard Ndegwa Kimani.
Yeah, kwa hiyo brain we've learned a lot. He's also the director for Ustawi KE. It's a platform for the youth by the youth, meaning it's youth led and it's for youth projects na masuala kama hayo. Show imekuwa tamu sana guys.
Imeweza as always. Kabisa.
Na plus hiyo lines za kikwetu yako ya moshe mukubi akolile mushebi. Ladies and gentlemen, tunafungia hapo hivyo. Unaitwa OJWANG, mtoto wa Mariam, senior warrant officer 1 au luteni kanali. Until next time, Mwenyezi Mungu akubariki wewe, akukumbuke wewe na familia yako yote. Ukipatana na wewe huko nje ushindwe kuniita OJWANG mtoto wa Mariam, just call me Mkenya, Kenya naye, lakini ukenya wake usiukenyee Kenye. And I will gladly say, yes we are, because it is in the spirit of Ubuntu. Hadi hapo kesho, Sylvia Nyango atakuwa akiendelesha KUTV Rise Today on Biashara Tuesday section. Tupatane kwa magazeti. Shukran.
Loving you feels like destiny. Zawadi yangu sauti yako. Even a rich man envies me. Utajiri wangu tabia zako. I wish I could give you the world. The money yako ipimiki, the world would not be enough. Una na 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 na, roho yangu hairidhiki na kuita. Papa said I